Carry brands like Lazy Boy, Ashley, and Liberty Furniture. They are an authorized Whirlpool dealer and service what they sell. Finance options available, plus free delivery. Get hold of them at 870-598-2861. Proud sponsors of Corning Sports Report. The treasure chest has been in business for over 50 years. Now located inside Maitland Furniture and Appliances at 281 West Main in downtown Piggott. Gifts, home decor, boutique clothing, and accessories. They offer wedding and baby registries with a complimentary gift wrap. Go see them, the Treasure Chest, proud sponsor of Corning Sports Report.
Do you still have old tapes sitting in your attic, closet, or even the shed? Those memories are rotting away every single day. At Rewind and Remember, we make it affordable to transfer your tapes to digital, quick, easy, and built to last. From family videos to school events and community history, we're here to help preserve what matters most. We're proud to support CSR and our Bobcats. Call or text 870-323-9051 or find us on Facebook and keep your memories alive forever.
Hey, it's all reliable for us here at CSR First Choice Healthcare. Always there to help us out when we need it. And not just us, but the city of Corning, and always supporting the kids, our future here at Corning, Arkansas. Hey, go by and see them. Sure, you can schedule an appointment at 870-857-3399, but they also welcome walk-ins at 1300 Creason Road in Corning, Arkansas. Regular hours Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Extended hours on Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. First Choice Healthcare, revolving around you. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Black's Building Center, owned by Jim and Robin Black, was incorporated in 1961, but was established by the Black family in the early 1900s. How about that? They are proud to represent Corning by offering an array of home improvement items, including electrical, plumbing, roofing, windows, paint, and lumber. A little bit of everything there. Hey, drop in and see Josh, Jamie, Sammy, or Ryan for your hometown customer service. Located at 409 Vine Street here in beautiful God's country, Corning, Arkansas, and they want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season.
Let's give it up for the King family out of Corning, Arkansas for sponsoring us yet again here at Corning Sports Report. We appreciate them. Chris, Tammy, appreciate them. And also, as you see pictured right here, Krista, Allison, and Stetson. Love the pictures there from them. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. That's the King family, Corning, Arkansas.
All of us at Corning Sports Report want to say thank you to J&N Family Farms for jumping on board with us again this year. We certainly appreciate their sponsorship. I grew up with a couple of them, and wonderful families both of them are. And both the Gleghorn and Young families want to say go Bobcats and best of luck on the season. J&N Family Farms.
Brandon Cato with BCB Enterprises LLC. Thank you for jumping on board with us this year, Brandon. You see the awesome family picture there. Love that. He specializes in mosquito fogging, but the man does about anything you can think of. Maybe you need something done to your home shop. Check mark. What about a swimming pool? Check mark. Any job you can think of. Estimates. He can also install those do-it-yourself mini split units. Check mark. That's the Mr. Cool brand. Just anything you can think of, this guy can probably make it happen. BCB Enterprises, 870-323-1001.
Zach Brown Farms on the road to success. That's our buddy Zach, and also Shayna, one of our staffers here at CSR, and their beautiful little kiddo there, Cade. Love the firstborn there with the CSR shirt on. How about that? Gotta love it. Hey, Zach has been with us since day one. Zach, we appreciate you, buddy. And Shayna, you too. Shayna does so much for us here at CSR. And that's a future CSR worker right there in Cade. Zach Brown Farms, they want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Next up on the sponsor video slideshow is Miss Lynn Masterston and 3rd Street Boutique Clothing and Gifts. They have custom t-shirts and tanning and much, much more. In fact, if you see our CSR shirts that we always wear, that is in part to Miss Lynn Masterston. We appreciate her and all that she does, not just for us at CSR, but for the city of Corning and Corning Bobcat Athletics. Go visit her, 3rd Street Boutique. She wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Hey, let's all give it up for Jason Horner with Big Iron Auctions. Jason Horner's been with us here at CSR since day one, and we sincerely appreciate his unwavering support. Independent sales representative, listing equipment in Clay, Greene County in Arkansas, and Butler, Ripley County in Missouri. Get a hold of him at 870-598-4310. It's Jason Horner, Big Iron Auctions. Hey, let's give it up for our new sponsor, Mr. Jeremy Wooldridge, State Representative. How he jumped on board with us here at CSR, wanted to support the community that supports him. Also wanted to jump on and help support us here at CSR. He appreciates what we do, and we appreciate him. Very big help, obviously, in our community, in our state, and we certainly appreciate him jumping on board with us here for the 2024-2025 CSR sponsorship year. This ad paid for by Jeremy Wooldridge for State Representative. This ad paid for by Jeremy Woolridge for State Senate. Next up is Anders Excavation LLC. It's my buddy Bryden Anders jumping on board with us this year. Hey, they offer excavation, dozer, and skid steer services. And by the way, before I get too far into this, 3 different states. You see it on the graphic: Northeast Arkansas, Southeast Missouri, and West Tennessee. But also ditching, trenching, erosion control, pipe sales installation, tree removal, driveways, and much, much more. Get a hold of Bryden at 870-335-5140. Hey, we've got another familiar face on our CSR sponsorship video slideshow, and that is those young ladies right there in front of you at Hands On Learning LLC. Hands On Learning provides developmental, speech, physical, and occupational therapy to children of all ages. They even have clinics in locations such as Jonesboro, Paragould, Ash Flat, and of course, right here in good old Corning, Arkansas. You can go online at handsonlearningllc.com. Also find them on Facebook. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Whether you're looking for a refreshing basic facial, a rejuvenating hydrofacial, or the ultimate anti-aging treatment, we've got you covered. Add-ons like dermaplaning, microdermabrasion, and light therapy will leave your skin glowing. Dreaming of those lashes that wow? Try our classic or volume lash extensions, or lift and tint for a natural boost. Plus, we offer brow waxing, full face waxing, spray tans, and even permanent jewelry to give you that extra sparkle. At Indulge Spa, we believe confidence starts with self-care. Come treat yourself. You deserve it. Call us today at 870-809-0229 to book your first session. And remember, go Bobcats. We've got a new one for the CSR sponsor video slideshow, and it's the Bowers family, and we sure appreciate them jumping on board with us here at CSR, and it's Bowers Farms out of Corning, Arkansas. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season, and they've supported us not just here at CSR, but also some of the youth stuff we do, and that means a lot to us. Corning's youth always important. These folks right here are always supporting that. Let's give it up for Bowers Farms. Go Cats. You won't find 2 bigger Bobcat fans than these 2 right here. Let's give it up for the Robinson family and Robinson Farms. Big thank you to Terry and Vicki Robinson for jumping on board with us this year. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Robinson Farms, go Cats. All of us at Corning Sports Sport want to say thank you to our 2 new sponsors, American Dragon and El Acapulco. Both restaurants are right here in God's country, Corning, Arkansas, both right off Main Street here in Corning. American Dragon, locally owned and operated family-style restaurant with a little bit of everything. Get a hold of them at 870-631-3532. El Acapulco of Corning, family-friendly Mexican restaurant, great cost and great food. Get a hold of them, 870-857-5001. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Hey, looking for that perfect spot to park and relax? At BJ's RV Park, we combine small town charm with big time convenience. Prime location, easy access, full hookups, pet friendly, locally owned and operated. Whether you're here for a night, a weekend, or a long-term stay, BJ's RV Park makes it simple to enjoy comfort, convenience, and community. Find them at 2103 West Main Street in Corning, Arkansas. Call or text 870-219-2277. Come as guests, leave as friends. We can't wait to host you at BJ's RV Park. Let's all join in and give a shout out to R&S Aviation out of Corning, Arkansas, a new sponsor this year that jumped on board. We sure appreciate Riley and Scott George for jumping on with us and supporting not just us, but these athletes, these young men and women of Corning High School, and also the city of Corning as well. Big thanks to them. Hey, they're hoping the Bobcats this year in athletics can fly high just as they do. That's R&S Aviation out of Corning, Arkansas. Go Cats. Hey, Ballard's Auto Repair jumping on board with us again here at CSR. We appreciate them. Chris and Lonnie Ballard at Ballard's Auto Repair would like to thank their customers for all the support over the years. Ballard's is a fourth-generation family-owned business, and they are open from Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So call Chris or call Lonnie for all of your minor auto body, mechanical repair, auto glass replacement, tire sales, and yes, they are still doing U-Haul rentals. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Everybody at Corning Sports Report wants to say thank you so much to everybody at Watson Oil Company right here in beautiful Crime-Free Corning, Arkansas. Obviously a fuel supplier here in Corning, but more than that, especially to us, they have been behind us 100% from day one, and we really, really do appreciate it. I love the family photo too. That's awesome. Tight-knit group there, and I see some athletes in that photo too. You can find them at 406 Southeast 1st Street, right across the tracks there in Corning, Arkansas, or get a hold of them at 870-857-6366. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Let's give it up for another familiar face here with us at CSR. That's Farm Bureau Insurance out of Corning, Arkansas. This is the Michael Lindsay Agency with the manager agents of Danielle Francis and Trevor Johnson. They're wishing the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. And for all your insurance needs, get a hold of them at 870-857-6788. That's Farm Bureau Insurance. Next sponsor up, that would be B&B Well Drilling out of Peach Orchard, Arkansas. And the folks that own that, Mr. Brian Bass and Lisa Bass. Thank you so much, Brian. Good friend of mine, and always been good to me, and I appreciate him. And good athlete back in the day as well. Hey, for all your well drilling needs, get a hold of this man right here, 870-215-3808. Again, that's Brian Bass with B&B Well Drilling out of Peach Orchard, Arkansas, 870-215-3808. Want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Let's get up for Carter Cox Seeds out of Noble, Arkansas, and our good buddy Michael Smith out of Corning, Arkansas, for their great support here at CSR year in, year out. They're there behind us. They're also in a highly productive, irrigated, quality seed area of northeast Arkansas. They distribute in an area from central Arkansas to southeast Missouri. It's a wide range. Proprietary and public groups, 4, 5, and 6 varieties: soybeans, rice, wheat, corn, and milo seed. Get a hold of them, 870-259-3231. Thank you, Michael Smith. Thank you, Carter Cox Seeds. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Corning Sports wants to say thank you to Miss Amy Jordan and Parkview Restaurant in Corning, Arkansas. Local family-owned restaurant that serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can call ahead, you can dine in, or even go through the drive-through window for pickup. Reach them at 870-857-6884, or go see them at 1615 West Main Street. That's right off the main drag there in Corning, Arkansas. Thank you, Miss Amy Jordan, for all you do for Corning Bobcat Athletics, the city of Corning, and also us here at CSR. Thank you to Goodman Drug Company out of Corning, Arkansas. Yet again, a CSR sponsor, and we sure do appreciate Miss Kathy Goodman, the owner-operator there. Hey, Goodman Drug Company, serving Clay County since 2011. They are more than just a pharmacy. They are a family. As a locally owned independent pharmacy, they are able to provide their patients with the personalized healthcare experience they deserve. Get hold of them, 870-857-0551. Miss Kathy and everyone at Goodman Drug wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Next up on the sponsor slideshow is K-Ron Farms out of Success, Arkansas. Hey, you want some genuine people who genuinely care about Corning athletics and the Corning Bobcats? These folks right here, Keith and Rhonda Turner, we want to say thank you guys so much
Several years in a row now they have sponsored us out of Success, Arkansas, and we certainly do appreciate it. They wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Thank you to the Oaks of NEA in Corning, Arkansas, and a good friend of mine right there, a classmate of mine from the class of 2006 here at Corning High School, Miss Lisa Bass. The Oaks of NEA is a beautiful outdoor wedding and event venue with a new indoor downtown location. Get a hold of them at 870-631-2279. A five-star company. You can find them downtown at 515 Southwest 2nd Street. That is Miss Lisa Bass and Brian Bass, the Oaks of NEA. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. And another repeat sponsor here, Miss Carrie Russum Qureshi with Qureshi Law Firm and Wealth Management. We sincerely appreciate Carrie and all the support she has given us over the years. They're helping families and small businesses owners protect their wealth and loved ones. You can get a hold of them at 870-275-4304. Again, that's 870-275-4304. We want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Nutrient Ag Solutions. Nutrient Ag offers a wide variety of services to help out their clients in the agricultural sector, and you can find them online at nutrientagsolutions.com. And more locally here, we love our man James Varvel. Big thank you not only for what you do here with us at CSR with the sponsorship and Nutrient Ag Solutions, you always spearhead that, but all the volunteer work, the time that you put into different programs in the city of Corning and the athletics. James, we appreciate you, buddy. Nutrient Ag Solutions, go Bobcats. One of the most humble and smartest men that I know, Mr. John Seelig. I want to say thank you to him and his company, Civil Engineering Associates, that he works for there in Jonesboro, Arkansas, and also a branch in Poplar Bluff, Missouri as well. John's been great to us here at CSR. His company has sponsored us every year, and we can't say thank you enough. Hey, if you need to get a hold of them, though, 870-972-5316 out of Jonesboro, or maybe a little bit closer, maybe you're in the Boot Hill, you want to call the Poplar Bluff branch, 573-686-2488. That's Civil Engineering Associates. Want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Yet again, the same name, same faces here, Jerry and Linda Turner for Jalen Farms. Thank you guys so much. You're always so nice to me. You've done this every year with us, and it means a lot to us, the support you give us here at Corning Sports Report. They don't ever care what we say about them or what it is. They just want to support us, and that means a lot. So let's give it up for Jalen Farms, Jerry and Linda Turner. They want to say, go, Cats, go.
Behind every connection is a community. Clay County Electric and Clay County Connect live this every day. We sponsor local events, volunteer, and lend a hand when it matters most. Like Cast for Kids, helping children reel in moments they'll never forget. We're there on Friday nights, and alongside the local businesses that help keep this community moving. Power, internet, and a whole lot more. Clay County Electric and Clay County Connect, committed to community.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Eric Leonard with Leonard's Paintless Dent and Windshield Repair. Give me a call for all of your auto glass needs. I am mobile and have proudly served all of Clay County and the surrounding areas for the past 3 years. I bill all insurance and I am registered with the Auto Glass Safety Council. When a need comes for a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, give me a call. Quotes are always free. 870-323-0141. And as always, go Bobcats.
Next up on our sponsor video slideshow is our buddy Logan Carpenter and his company Summit Roofing and Restoration. For all your commercial and residential roofing and restoration needs, get a hold of Logan at 870-340-7009. They have financing available, and he wants to wish those Bobcats the best of luck on the season.
Baptist Church in Corning, Arkansas is a church that strives to love God, His Word, people, and families. Located at 316 Craft Street, the church offers opportunities for all ages to worship and grow spiritually. Sunday morning Bible study for all ages is at 9:45 in the morning, and worship service is at 10:45 a.m. Sunday evening worship service is at 6 p.m. And then Wednesday nights, they're focused on ministering to Calvary kids, pre-K through 6th grade, and the Calvary youth, 7th through 12th grade. And that begins at 6:30 p.m. every Wednesday night. Hey, visit Calvary on the web at www.calvarycorning.org, or you can find them on Facebook, and get this, they even have a YouTube channel. Calvary would love to have you and your family come worship.
Energy Infusion Center, downtown Corning, Arkansas. Great friends of ours, and more importantly, great people in our community. That's Miss Debbie and Bud Hill, who have always supported us here at CSR, except this time with a little different twist. That's right, the Energy Infusion Center is such a unique place is the right word. Only one of 500 in the world. You heard that right. Only one of 500 in the world on the planet Earth, on our globe, and we've got one right here in God's country, Corning, Arkansas. Holds up to 12 people per night. Guys, that's a lot. Take your whole family if you want to. In fact, it's only $150 to spend those 12 hours overnight. How about that? That's cheaper than most hotels, guys. Plus, the important stuff, you're getting the healing factors that your body really needs. I love this idea. In fact, some of our Bobcat athletes that you are watching right now in this live stream went there to help heal their bodies after games. Downtown Corning, Arkansas, at Debbie Rose Massage, it is Energy Infusion Center. Reach them at 573-480-7819, and they're wishing the Bobcats the best of luck. Rob Chandler for Clay County Judge. Rob believes that we are at a pivotal time here in Clay County, and that under the right leadership, we can look ahead to a bright future. One county, one future. That's Rob Chandler for Clay County Judge. Again, this ad paid for by Rob Chandler for Clay County Judge.
For 85 years, Clay County Electric has powered our community with a legacy of excellent service. And now you get power and connectivity with the same great service you've come to expect. Clay County Connect brings the world to your fingertips with reliable, affordable, high-speed broadband internet. The best part? You get the same great local service that has defined us for decades. To learn more on how we can best serve you, visit us online or call 870-857-3521.
This is a political ad paid for by Jeremy Woods. This man right here is very, very involved in our community, especially with our youth. And he'd like you to vote for him, Jeremy Woods, Corning School Board District Position number 1. His slogan, working for our children, and I truly believe him when he says that. Again, this is a political ad paid for by Jeremy Woods.
Malone Custom Designs has a new spot downtown, and we'd love for you to come by. With our laser engraving machines, we can personalize almost any gift in our store. We do caps, knives, keychains, tumblers, stickers, decals, business cards, banners, and more. While you're here, consider booking a photography session in our new studio. Visit us at 421 Southwest 2nd Street in Corning, and let's make something special.
Here at Magic by Tammy. That's Tammy McKenna, your owner there / stylist. A full-service salon. That means cuts, colors, perms, and waxes with a wide range of products for the whole family. Come see Tammy McKinney or Mary Russell for all of your hair care needs. You can reach them ahead of time at 870-857-3338. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season.
Political ad paid for by the supporters of Blaine McClung. With over a decade of law enforcement experience in Clay County, Blaine McClung seeks to continue his public service as your next sheriff and collector. Recognizing the need for the DARE programs in local school districts, increased rural patrols utilizing marked patrol units, and critical training for deputies, Blaine McClung respectfully asks for your vote to help clean up Clay County. Political ad paid for by supporters of Blaine McClung.
Nona Bell's genuine golden fry fish breading and seasonings have been produced in Corning, Arkansas since 1969. This is your best choice to roll fish for deep frying, pan frying, or baking. These products have been a comfort food, satisfying taste buds for over 50 years now. But don't be mistaken, Nona Bells can also be used to batter poultry, vegetables, exotic foods, and more. Nona Bells Golden Fry and related products can be found in grocers and fish and seafood markets throughout the central United States. You can get a hold of them at 870-857-3164 or go online, www.nonabells.com. Thank you to Mr. Brett McMillan, your agent there with State Farm Insurance in 2 locations, Corning, Arkansas and Pickett, Arkansas, for sponsoring us here at Corning Sports Report. Here to help life go right. We're your good neighbors at State Farm, providing you with the insurance and financial services you need. Get a hold of Brett and his staff at Corning at 870-857-3463 or at Pickett, 870-598-2808. Brett and his staff want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. A big thank you to our new sponsor this year, Mr. Blake Johnson and Blake Johnson Farms. You see the family photo there. I always love these family photos for their sponsorship pics. Love that. Blake's been a good pal of ours for a while, obviously a big supporter of not only the city of Corning Bobcat Athletics, but also us here at CSR. Blake Johnson Farms, everyone at the staff there wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Hey, a big shout out to Farm Service Incorporated here in Northeast Arkansas out of Corning and Noble. We appreciate them jumping on board with us here at Corning Sports Report. At Farm Service Inc., we strive to provide advanced agricultural technology with quality personalized service right here in Northeast Arkansas and Southeast Missouri. With our selection of brand name products and service technology, you can count on us to help your profits grow. They also want to mention they sell fertilizer, chemicals, seed, farm supplies, fuel, and offer custom application. Farm Service Incorporated want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Hey, all of us at Corning Sports Report want to say thank you to Pocahontas Real Estate Company. They're located there in Pocahontas, Arkansas. For all your residential, farms, hunting, commercial, and investment property needs, get hold of these fine folks, 870-892-8542. They also have a website, www.pocahontasrealestate.com. 10 agents in their office. How about that? 10 agents, and they cover all of Northeast Arkansas. You can go find them at 1262 Highway 67 North in Pocahontas, and they are proud supporters of Corning Sports Report. This political ad paid for by Todd Watson for Clay County Judge. Todd Watson isn't just running for county judge. He's running to serve his neighbors, his friends, and the people who call Clay County home. He says, together, we can make a difference. Vote Todd Watson. Todd Watson for Clay County Judge. This ad paid for by Todd Watson for Clay County Judge.
And another familiar face here at CSR, that is Silas Grain Bins and S&L Irrigation Incorporated out of Corning, Arkansas. We appreciate Jerry, Rhonda, and Michael Salas for always taking care of us here at CSR and supporting us. It means a lot. Hey, you can go visit them at 908 North Missouri Avenue there in Corning, Arkansas, or reach out to them, 870-857-3086. Salas Grain Bins, S&L Irrigation, go Bobcats. Hey, another company with unwavering support to us here at CSR, that is Red Taylor Ford, your local auto dealership here in Corning, Arkansas, right off the main drag there at 401 Southwest 2nd Street. Hey, they've got everything there. They've got new cars. They've got trucks. They got SUVs. I have 1-6. Big thanks to all the fine folks there at Red Taylor Ford. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Delta Counseling and Life Coaching. Welcome aboard, Miss Monica Shelton. Miss Shelton is a licensed professional counselor in Arkansas and Missouri, but she's also a certified life coach. I mean, she can work with anybody in the world, literally. Hey, all of our appointments are through telehealth with options for 30, 45-minute, or 60-minute appointments, and she specializes in working with anxiety, depression, ADHD, relationship issues, and life transitions. She also has experience with grief and trauma. They say behind every great coach is an amazing woman just like Miss Shelton right here. Get a hold of her at 636-575-7505. There's also a website on there. She wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Hey, I love this picture. How can you not love this? This is awesome right here. This is Woolard Farms out of Success, Arkansas, and they're sponsoring us, you guessed it, yet again. Every single year they do, but I love the change of pictures this year. All the fine folks there at Woolard Farm, including Nathan, Jennifer, Dylan, Josie, Ashley, and now, of course, beautiful Kennedy Allen Woolard. Want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Woolard Farms, go Cats. Big thank you to the NEA Veterinary Clinic yet again for supporting us and these kids here at Corning through us at CSR. And you also see My Zoe Rescue there as well. That's a 501c3 charitable organization, nonprofit. We appreciate what they do. And also what the NEA Veterinary Clinic does as well. It's a one-stop shop for your pets. Anything you need there. And great, great service. I can vouch for that one. Hey, get a hold of them at 870-857-5050. Again, 870-857-5050. NEA Veterinary Clinic wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Hey, let's give it up for another familiar face here on our CS.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Corning Sports Report's live coverage of some Corning Lady Bobcat softball. We are live on location at the heart of Arkansas. We like to call it God's country. Here in Corning for some home non-conference softball. We've got our beloved Corning Bobcats battling the Lady Tigers of Neelyville. And we're wasting no time getting this thing going. It is going to be Kaylin Long on the bump for the Lady Cats. We shouldn't say the bump. It's a flat circle. We'll say in the circle today on the rubber. And leading off for Neelyville will be Lack. I don't have first names for Neelyville, and I do apologize, but I do have last names, and her last name is Lack. Leading off, the lefty kind of crowds the plate, a little bit of an open stance, looking to bunt, a little slap bunt. Fouled it off to the left side, third base side. As Molly James will pick that up and get it back to her pitcher Long. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. Charlotte Smith is watching. DT Briney is watching. Thank you all for tuning in. Let us know where you're tuning in from. If you don't mind, that ball was bounced in there. It was pouring down rain, and when I left Poplar Bluff coming through Neelyville, Naylor cut off there. Ton of rain. Get about the state line, all of a sudden the skies cleared, or at least the rain cleared. The skies didn't clear. We still got cloudy, overcast skies, as you can see in the picture. 1-2 count here on the leadoff hitter, Lack. She's also the catcher for the Neelyville Lady Tigers. Waves that unlimited pink bat around. She goes left side with it. Grounder, third base across the diamond. Great play by Kylie Smith. Let's watch the replay. Watch Kylie Smith here, staying low. Good throw across the diamond. Lack's got some speed. You can tell she's a leadoff hitter. So it'll be 5-3 on the put out. And brings up the two-hole hitter, Gore. She plays left field, does 0-0 in black. First pitch by Long is in for a strike. Got two good umpires here today. Should be a fun day. Nice pitch by Long, a little off speed. The ball had some movement on it. Comes right about belt high for a strike, and Gore's now down 0-2 in the count. We'll see what Long comes with. Jane sets up to the inside. That ball's fouled right over to the assistant coach, Medlock, sitting on her bucket there on the home dugout side. That ball actually carried quite a ways out there, almost to the fence in left field before Marley Sissel picks it up and they get it back in. Just a long strike. 0-2's your count. One down here in the top of the first inning. Long sets, kicks, delivers in the dirt for ball one. Gore's got the white cleats, the tall white socks, the white batting helmet, and the white bat. Sits the middle of the box. Hot shot right to Smith off her glove across the diamond and in time almost. Great job by Gore running that one out. Just a little bit off on the throw, and Abby Young did everything she could to come off the bag and tag her. It's a good job by Abby there as well. A lot of times the player will try to stay on that bag to get that out. This is Ernst, the shortstop. She's a 3-hole hitter. The first pitch is high. They're going to pick off at first. Good job by Molly Janes. And good job by Gore getting back. I'll tell you, Callie Smith did a fantastic job on that too. That ball was a shot right to her, and she stayed with it. It bounced off of her, and she kept it down. She kind of smothered it, which is exactly what you're hoping she could do. Either way, it ends up being a base runner, and this is going to be a wild pitch that's going to move Gore to second. And the first runner in scoring position for the Lady Tigers of Neelyville. If you just tuned in with us, Neelyville in the Road Blacks, the Bobcats in the home white and gold. One out here in the top of the first pitch, just a bit inside. That's going to bring the count to 3-0. You would assume Ernst has got the red light here, but I don't know. She's a 3-hole hitter. You got a runner in scoring position. Coach may let her swing away. No need to. That ball is in the dirt off the backstop, and Ernst gets to first off the walk, and Gore is going to end up at third. So 3 batters up, and 2 hard shots to third base and a walk is what we've got. No score yet, but runners at the corner. That's going to bring up Dickin, the pitcher for Neelyville. She's squaring to bunt. That ball's right down Main Street. Good pitch. You just walked a batter, base on balls, and good job by Long getting back in the game here and pumping a strike on that first pitch to the 4-hole hitter. Ashley Hudson's tuned in with us. Janine Sexton's also tuned in with us. Thank you guys for tuning in. Nice pitch on the inside. She didn't miss by much. Hey, if you're gonna throw one in, that's a great spot to miss right there. And we thought that first pitch was a strike, but they're actually saying it's a ball. It's actually 2-0. We thought it was 1-1, and I apologize. That ball is smashed out to deep left field, but it's foul, and it was tailing foul quite a bit. Now, I'm going to tell you something. If you're going to hit one out today, you're going to have to get a piece of it. That wind is blowing from right field to left field. If you can kind of get it up in the air around left center, you may have a chance for that thing to stay fair and it help carry or push it over, but it's a crosswind, we'll say, from right to left of your screen, and every now and then it'll blow straight at us. That's a hard shot, almost the same location. Sissel goes back to her right, back in foul territory, couldn't make the play. Right up against the fence, 2 smashes there from Dickin, and they both result in strikes. She's definitely ahead of Long's pitches here. She ambushed 2 in a row and almost the same result. And if I'm Sistel, I would actually shade over a little bit more, and she has now. She's a little closer to that left field line. That ball is hit hard. Nearly got Coach Curley. I think it did get Coach Medlock in the arm. Dickin's got some quick hands as number 4 in black here for the Lady Tigers. She's 4 on the roster and 4 in the lineup. Cleanup hitter has a 2-2 count here with 1 out in the top of the first. Weather-wise, we love it. Temperature-wise, I should say. Another hard shot out to left. That's going to put a dent in someone's vehicle. That's a one-hopper off the road off Lee Street here, right by Lady Bobcat Field, off of a Ford F-150 windshield. DT Brownie's tuned back in with us. We appreciate you, Mr. Brownie. Hope all is well your way. I want to thank all of our sponsors, all 73 of y'all that jumped on board this year to help support our coverage of Corning Bobcat athletics. Tell you what, not a bad pitch there. Yes, it was definitely up and in, but that's a good shot right there. If she's able to get a bat on that, it's probably going to jam her. Probably a pop-up in the infield, which I don't know, with Dickin's strength, it may go to the outfield. Speaking of, there's her strength on display again. It feels like deja vu. We have had 4 of those, and we're out of foul balls, by the way. We might just plant somebody over there and have them hang around. She has hit 4 of them over there now. Very similar spots. Tell you what, again, I know it's a crosswind, and every now and then it's blowing right at us, but if she gets it when it's the crosswind, she gets it out in left center, there's a chance that thing could go out in left field. There it is again. Another shot, almost the same exact location. This time it misses the backside of the F-150 out there, parked on the other side of the road. And it took a big hop, and we are running out of softballs. I'll say this, you've got runners on second and third. Obviously a base hit to the outfield is going to score on both. But the big thing for Neelyville, even if she flies out here, you got to run on third. Like a tag, but long, goes up high, upstairs. Went up the elevator saying good morning, good evening, good night. Sits down. Dickin on swings, a heck of an at bat by number 4 in black, but it ends in a strikeout, and that's out number 2. Can Long and company get out of this inning as we got foul balls galore coming back in? Some folks went out hiking there in the woods to get those for us. It's going to bring up Barker. Barker's the 5-hole hitter. She plays third base here for Neelyville. And Long got herself in a little bit of trouble with hitters 2 and 3. Now she's settling back in. She gets the call from Molly James. Here comes the pitch. A little high, though, for ball 1. You see the 50-50 raffle logo on your screen. We'll talk about that in between innings today. Every inning, between every inning. And good pitch there from Long. Almost the identical pitch, just a little bit lower. Long starting to feel it now. Now she gets the call directly from Coach Curley. Here's the windup, the pitch. That's chopped foul to the third base side. Oh, off of Smith's glove. It's going to plate 1, and it's going to plate 2 as the throw home's a little bit late. And there goes Barker. She's looking 3. There's the throw to third in time. Does the tag? No, the tag was not there, they're going to say. I couldn't see the play there. I had the umpire my way, so we'll watch the replay. Maybe they'll give me a little bit better look. Did she get under the tag maybe, or did we drop the ball? Either way, it's 2-0 in favor of Neelyville. Big play right there. A lot going on. And if you're Kaylin Long, don't keep your head up there. You did your job. Induced kind of a lazy fly there. But it just worked out for Neelyville in that instance. Swung through and missed by Andrews. She was swinging for Paragould, Arkansas on that one, the Corning Y. Not really sure how to score that last one. If it goes in the glove, you probably should give it an error, but it's a tough play to make. Right at the center fielder, Masterson, who makes a masterful catch. Those are the hardest ones to hit when they come right at you. Great job by Masterson, as that'll be a fly out to 8. And 6 batters came up. 2 got across the plate, and we're going to give them 2 hits. I really don't know how to score that last one. We may do it, actually. Reached on an error. Coming up for the Lady Bobcats, our leadoff hitter, Jolie Kennedy, Kaylin Long, and then Marley Sissel will be your 1, 2, 3 hitters here in the bottom of the first. But while we've got a chance, I want to mention something. You see the 50-50 raffle logo to the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Let's talk a little bit about that. So that is our Growing Corning Together. That is our Hop Alley Rally. That is our nonprofits festival that we put on, our spring festival here in Corning. That's in downtown Corning, Arkansas. That's coming up very soon. We're going to have a 50-50 raffle. We expect to sell quite a few tickets the day of the event, but we're giving you a chance to get a little head start, or if maybe you're not from here and you want to partake in it, you can just scan that QR code. I don't know if you see that. Scan that QR code. There's our camera just got hit. Tilted a little bit there. I think it's still okay, though. It's not a bad view from there. But scan that QR code on that 50-50 raffle there to input how many tickets you want. Whenever you scan it, it'll tell you how much the tickets are. They are $5 a ticket, or you can get 5 for $20. Whatever's best for you there. If you want to buy more than one, obviously, if you get up to you want to buy 4 or more, obviously it's better to do the 5 for $20. Put in your amount there, and you can put your credit card information in, debit card information, whatever it may be, and pay like that. And the winner will be drawn Saturday, May 9th at our Hop Alley Rally Festival. And the good news is you do not have to be present to win. There will be a phone number option whenever you click on that. And you can put your phone number in there, email address, other ways to get a hold of you. But leave your phone number if you can so we can call you as soon as you know you've won this money. So Kennedy fouls that one off over near the concession stand. As Dickin is ahead 0-2 on the leadoff hitter. Jelly's a shortstop today for the Lady Cats. That ball slapped to the shortstop. Coming up in a hurry is Ernst, thrown across the diamond and in time for the first out. 6-3 on the putout. As you watch the replay there. Wanda Roark is watching from home. She says, "Go Lady Cats." As Kaylin Long, the pitcher, comes up to bat. Pitch on the outside part of the plate, and that's a beauty. Good location there from Dickin. Pitch up high, swung through and missed from Long. Appreciate everybody for tuning in with us today. We are live on Facebook, live on YouTube. It's a slow drop pitch. Just came in last minute. I don't know if y'all seen that at home, but holy smokes. That ball almost found the strike zone. I'd love to have a radar gun to see what the speed of that one was. And then she comes back with her fastball. A little low in the dirt. Longwood needed a sand wedge to hit that one. Lays off of it. We got 2 balls, 2 strikes on the 2-hole hitter, Kaylin Long, down 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. Chop foul. That's going to hit a windshield, and I don't know how it didn't bust. There's a Nissan Altima behind us here, and it hit off of it. I think it actually did crack it. I'm surprised it didn't shatter. That ball came right down on it, and it's put a good little spider in it there. Don't know if it's one of our home parents, fans, or if it's some of the Neelyville fans, parents, but either way, it's a 2-2 count on Long. Long also uses that pink unlimited bat, open stance, way back in the batter's box. Outside pitch, just a bit outside from Dick, and that's going to bring the count full. Full count on Kaylin Long. This will be the payoff pitch here. Barehanded batting Kaylin Long. The line, the kick from Dick, and inside, fouled off right back to us in the backstop. That ball ricocheted back, almost hit the umpire there. 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. The wind is picking up. Another one chopped foul. This one's going to hit the walkway leading up to the concession stand. Still a full count. We've had a lot of foul balls here in this first inning from both sides. They're going to let them give them a second to get some of these foul balls back in the play. Payoff pitch, let's do it again. Dickin on the rubber. Outside pitch, swung through and missed. Great job by number 4 in black. Strikeout of Long. Gets them their second out of the inning. Brings up a 3-hole hitter, Molly Sissel, out in left field. She's been busy chasing down foul balls out there from the lady who's pitching, actually. Little late swing there from Sissel. And now all of a sudden that wind is really hitting hard. Now it's not blowing straight in at us, but it's blowing from like right field to home plate now. If you get one up, it's going to have a hard time getting really far to really muscle one to get it to the outfield if you get underneath it today. Outside pitch, 0-2, and Sissel watches that one. On deck, the catcher, Molly James. She keeps her shin guards on just in case. Sissel without the bat and gloves. Turns that inside foot in. Swung through and missed, and just like that, 1, 2, 3. Dickin and the Lady Tigers retire the side in order. And we played 1 inning of softball, I should say. I almost said baseball. 1 inning of softball here in Corning, Arkansas. And it is Neelyville 2, Corning 0. Again, I want to remind you guys, the 50-50 raffle logo on the bottom left-hand corner. You do not have to be present to win. That is our nonprofit, Growing Corning Together. That is our spring festival here in Corning that we put on. Hop Alley Rally is what we call it in downtown Corning, Arkansas. It will take place Saturday, May 9th. We'll be selling tickets there, and at the conclusion of the event, we're thinking around 3-ish. Don't really know for sure, but around 3-ish. See how long the entertainment goes and things like that. But around 3-ish, we will draw a winner, and it's exactly what it says, 50-50. So however much money we can round up is what we will split with the winner. Don't have to be present to win. Whenever you buy your ticket, we'll ask for your phone number, or you can scan that QR code right there on the screen as well. And you can actually put your information in and pay online. It's secure. It's through a Square card terminal link. And you guys can pay with your credit card, your debit card, whatever it may be, and get that in. Again, Saturday, May 9th, we'd love to see you there, too. I mean, obviously, if you can't be there, it's fine. That's why we put a QR code. That's why we got a link on our Facebook page, Hop Alley Rally and Growing Corning Together, to where you can buy these tickets. But we'd love to see you there. Got a lot going on, a ton of vendors, some great activities for the kiddos, some great music, some wonderful food. As Young comes into batter's box, the 7-hole hitter, the first baseman for Neelyville. She fouls that one off the Corning side, off the fence, right to Coach Curley. 0-1 is the count, as long as in her second inning of work. It's a slow chopper to shortstop. Kennedy across the diamond and in time with a great play. Good stretch there by who other than Stretch, Abby Young. Watch the instantaneous replay here. Great job getting. I really thought for a second that Smith was going to come up with that one, and she did an awesome job of letting that thing go. Let Kennedy go at that thing. 6-3 on the putout brings up Akers. Akers hard hit. Good job by Smith, diving to her right, across the diamond from her knees in time to retire the batter. Holy hay bells, what a play. Dun-dun-dun, top 10 play there, and good job by Abby Young. Again, coming off the bag and getting to the ball. I tell you what, I think Akers tried to run around Abby Young. She didn't want to run through her, obviously, and that might have cost her the out. But either way, if she runs at her, I guess Abby probably just tags her, and it's probably irrelevant. But great job by Smith there. And several of these balls have been hit right to her. It's been a very busy day for her. Martin up to bat, the 9-hole hitter and the center fielder for Neelyville. She's behind the count, 0-1. Chopper right back to the pitcher. Fields her position. Good throw across to Young, and that retires the side in order. Great job there by the Bobcats. Bouncing back into the first inning, giving up 2. And honestly, aside from, I guess you could say, Gore and Dickin both had some pretty hard hits, which Dickin ended up striking out. But aside from them two, all the contact has been kind of weak contact. Kaylin Long has done her job, is kind of what I'm trying to get at there. She's done a great job here early on, as Renee Hayes is also tuned in with us. Thank you so much, Renee. We're going to go to the bottom of the second inning. Up first for the Bobcats, or the Lady Cats, should be Molly Janes, the catcher. Then Kelsey Masterson, and then Abby Young. Will be 1, 2, 3 here as they go 4, 5, 6 in the batting order. Dickin comes on for her second inning of pitching. Again, want to mention that 50-50 raffle there to the side, guys. There's a QR code there. You can scan it. That is a raffle for our Spring Festival in Corning, Hop Alley Rally, Saturday, May 9th. But you do not have to be present to win that whenever we draw the winner. So you can scan that QR code and go ahead and pay now. $5 a ticket, or you can buy 5 tickets for $20. I think we've already we just started this today, and just people bringing me cash at work already had $40, and not counting what we've got going on with the QR code and the link that we put out, and also what happens the day of. So, and we still got another, month to go, a month and a week to go. So 5 weeks to go before this thing actually goes down. So we expect that number to be pretty high by the time we get done with this thing. Molly Janes leading us off for the Lady Cats. Dickin trying to get on the same wavelength as her catcher, which is Lack. First one swung through and missed from Molly Janes. Speaking of catchers, she's the catcher for Corning and does a fantastic job. Bends down to make that strike zone small, but swings through and misses another one. She's up there hacking. I like to see that. And Molly's the type, if she gets a hold of it, there's a reason she's the cleanup hitter. She gets a hold of it and go somewhere. She's going to go right side with it. Bounces off the second baseman. And that's going to end up being a single for Molly Janes. And I tell you, Eason had a tough one there to deal with. And I'm going to say she reaches on the air. I mean, there's been a couple plays today I've probably been a little harsh on that could have been base hits. But either way, the leadoff hitter is on for the Bobcats. Squaring to bunt was Masterson. They're going to throw back down first. Good throw by Lack there. I thought Molly was heading off to second, but she decides against it. I don't know that she may have missed the call there. Look at the facial expressions of both Coach Curley and Medlock. I'm not sure. She may not have, but Lack is eager to get a throw out down to first base. That's the second throw in a row. I tell you what, don't sleep on Lack back here. Very quick, wiry catcher. I like it. Got two good catchers in this game today. That ball's right down central. Good throw from Dickin. As Lack is trying to throw out her opposing catcher, Molly Janes, on first base. 1-2 count here on Kelsey Masterson. High pitch. Kelsey with a good eye there. 2 balls, 2 strikes here in the second inning. Bottom half. Corning down by 2. Deuces wild galore here. Ball's fouled straight up at the very top of the catch fence. It's going to drop right in front of us. That's going to move our camera even a little bit more. It keeps scooting to the left further and further and further. I may have to fix that at some point here. 2-2 count, runner on first, no outs. Bottom of the second, Dickin with the pitch, fouled out. It's going to go right at the concession stand. In fact, it almost bounced into the concession stand. We've got a ramp, a wooden ramp that goes up. It hit the top of it and then went off the door of it. And they got a window open about halfway. I bet it missed it by maybe less than a foot of going into the concession stand. Never seen that before. They got Molly in a bad spot, and the catcher's going to run down. Great job by Lack, and they throw the runner out at first. That's an excellent job by the catcher there. Ate up the space, waited for Molly to make a move, and then gets rid of it. One down now in the bottom of the second. Masterson out to right field. Is it going to stay fair? It is not. But we could have used some of that wind earlier. The first inning we had the wind kind of going crossways from right to left field. Then it started coming from like right to home base. If we'd had either one of those, I mean, it's very, very quiet right now. No wind at all. If we had either one of those, maybe that thing finds a way to get fair. But either way, outside pitch. It's going to bring it full. Oh, they're going to say that was ball 4. I apologize. Kelsey Masterson does a great job there at the plate. Draws a base on balls, and she's going to be at first place. And coming up is going to be Abby Young, the first baseman for the Lady Cats, the Lady Bobcats, who've done a fantastic job here today. Of course, you hate to have base running errors. It's the last thing you want to have, and it's tough, especially when the next hitter gets on, too. But it happens sometimes. Got to give the catcher some credit. Now the Bobcat runners know. I mean, hey, this girl can absolutely sling it. She's very quick. High IQ with the ball back here behind the plate. The inside pitch swung through and missed from Abby Young as she goes down on strikes. That's going to bring up Kylie Smith, a third baseman. Kylie, the 8-hole hitter for the Lady Cats. Renee Hayes is tuned in with us. Sarah Carpenter says, go Bobcats. Bill Swint's also tuned in with us. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it. Lack is getting behind. There's a big divot behind home plate where all the catchers have kind of been crouched at, and Lack is kind of getting behind that. She doesn't want to have to come out of that divot, that big crater in the ground, if you will. I say crater, it's not that bad, but it's definitely noticeable, and she's behind that. I don't blame her. Inside pitch, and just like that, all of a sudden, Dickin behind 3-0 on the count to Kylie Smith. Kylie Smith has done a great job defensively, too. We talked about Abby Young. Kylie Smith has done a fantastic job as well. Outside part of the plate, just gets a piece of it. Good pitch from Dickin there. And now here comes the wind, and it's coming from right field straight to home plate. So anything up in the air is definitely going to get died down pretty quick. And they give her the call in the outside corner of the plate. Not sure Kylie agreed with that one, but either way. Open stance from Smith. Payoff pitch. She got her. Good job by Dickin there. That's 4 strikeouts on the day for Dickin so far as we've been through 2 innings of softball here in God's country. It's early. Long way to go, but it's 2-0 in favor of Neelyville. I want to mention one more time, if I can, this 50-50 raffle you see at the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Scan that QR code with your phone, or you can go to our Facebook page, Hop Alley Rally, or Growing Corning Together, either one of those, and you can find the link to pay online over your phone, over your tablet, laptop, whatever it may be, desktop, or you can scan that QR code with your phone and pay as well. That's a 50-50 raffle. 50% of that money goes to our nonprofit organization here in Corning called Growing Corning Together, and it goes towards our events. It goes towards all the stuff that we donate for here in the community. So in some form or fashion, it's going back to the community, and we'd love to see you there at our festival, our spring festival in downtown Corning on May 9th. Love to see you there. We got a lot going on, and you can buy the tickets in person if you'd rather. But you can trust that QR code there. That's a Square Terminal card reader link and QR code. So if you can't make it to the event, you don't have to be present to win. Scan that QR code there and get in on that if you can. I want to thank our sponsors, all 73 of you guys, for jumping on board with us this year. We appreciate you. You guys have been phenomenal every year, year in, year out, taking good care of us, and it means a lot. We do a lot of games, and we all have full-time jobs and families, and it's tough, especially during this time of year. I love the game of baseball and softball. I do. I love it to death. Football is probably my favorite, but right next to that is baseball and softball. Love it. But this is the most frustrating time of the year for us streaming because it's so hard to get to these games. And like today, it cost me another half of a deal selling cars. So just part of it. It's what happens when you own the company. You got to pick up the pieces when they're put the missing pieces of that puzzle, and that's what we're doing today. So back up to the top of the order. This is Lack. She grounded out to third base last time. She's going to hit a foul ball. It's going to bounce off the road and over a car for strike 2. Lack's shaking her head there. Wasn't happy with that one. She crowds that plate. She's a feisty little player now. She's fun to watch. Here comes Long with the pitch. 0-2 in the dirt. Now, I apologize, guys. I can't hardly see anything in front of me. This umpire, he's doing a great job, but he's extremely tall, and where he's at, I just can't see anything. So I may have to just go off my monitor here. But either way, 0-2 count to Lack, the leadoff hitter. That ball's in the dirt again. Molly lost it for just a second there. I believe it should be actually 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Lack waves the bat. Here's the kick, the delivery. That ball's hit out to center, but now it's going to left. Sissel has got a beat on it. She catches it. That's a heck of a job by Sissel. I'm going to tell you something. If y'all can see this ball on the instant replay, I want you to watch it. Look at it. Look at it curve and tail to the left there. Wow. It's like a left-handed golfer with a slice. I mean, that ball, when she hit it, it was looking straight center off the bat. And that's how much wind, if you get it up, and you're an outfielder or an infielder, you better be ready. It's going to be a battle to get that thing caught. And good job by Sissel out there in left field. So fly out to 7 for Lack. Gore comes up. She had a single. We went ahead and gave her a single last time. She hit it off the third base side as well. Strike there. Good pitch from Long. I'll tell you, both pitchers, Long and Dickin, really getting it done today. One is your counting out. 2 balls, 1 strike now. 2-0 game in the top of the third. Mike Townsend says Abby and Kylie both had home runs last game. Hey, I love that. Thank you, Mike, for the heads up on that. As we've got a nailer bus that's here. That's intriguing. We've got a nailer bus that's pulling up. I don't know. Maybe I have no idea what this is. It's my understanding that our boys were playing their boys in baseball. I wonder if that game got rained out over there. That looks like the baseball team almost. Just told it was junior high, actually, so that makes more sense. So there's going to be a junior high baseball game, it sounds like, over at Bobcat Field, as Gore is going to take ball. He's going to take first base. I didn't see what happened. I was trying to figure out what was going on with the nailer bus. I was going to say we might have to get somebody up here to try to stream the baseball game. If so, runner on first is Gore. Only 1 out here in this third inning. Gets away from James. James goes down to second in time, but the tag was not there. They actually dropped the ball. Kennedy did everything she could to get the tag down quick. Molly with a heck of a throw, though. And when Gore first took off, I didn't think Molly had a chance to get her, but man, I mean, a perfect throw. Just couldn't quite get the tag. Remember, the wind is affecting everything. It's not just pop flies. It's also throws like that. It's a hard hit there from Ernst. It's going to get all the way in the gap out in the right center, hits the fence. It's going to be a stand-up triple and an RBI at that. 3-0 is your score. Big-time shot there from Ernst. It's going to bring up the 4-hole hitter Dickin, who was smashing it. If I'm those Pocahontas girls out there in left field by the foul pole, I am looking out right now. And Mike said Abby and Kylie both had home runs. How about that? A lot of pop here in Northeast Arkansas and Clay County on the western side. Our baseball team has had a few boys. I can't remember how many different players have hit a home run already. It's just impressive. I'd love to know what the record is for most players on a team to hit a home run at Corning. Oh, hard hit right in between third and short. And that ball got to Sissel in a hurry. Matter of fact, Dickin hit it so hard that she's going to be stuck at first base because of it. But it does drive in a run. So an RBI single for Dickin. Now they're going to get a courtesy runner for her at first base. 4-0 your score. Mike Townsend says, thanks for getting it in, Andy. No problem, buddy. No problem at all. I'm glad we can get this thing in. John Jett says, thanks for streaming on YouTube. I appreciate you, John, for tuning in and making that comment. There's good days and bad days in live streaming. And it's one of those things, but we're happy to be here. We love getting the kids seen. Just sometimes we got some other stuff going on in our lives. That ball's hit out to the left field to Sissel. Great job, Marley, coming up in a hurry. Watch her out in left field. Watch her first movement here. She had a beat on that thing from the very beginning. Sometimes when it's a line drive like that, your first step is backwards. Sissel did a great job there of coming straight in. Fly out to 7. Another hard shot to the left field. It's going to drop in that Bermuda Triangle. That's going to be a base knock for Andrews. How about that? Andrews hit it just in the perfect spot out there. That was trouble from the get-go. Smith started to turn and run, and when she did, she tripped and fell. Now runners on first and second with 2 outs, and Long trying to get out of this inning as Young comes up. She swings through the first pitch. She had a shot early on to Julie Kennedy in the second inning that was just out in time. It's a good throw and catch from Abby Young. Good throw from Jolie. Ball's in the dirt. Molly did a good job of smothering that one, keeping it in front of her as Renee Hayes tunes in with us. High pitch from Caitlin Long. 1-1 is your count, 2 outs. It's the top half of the third. If you're just tuning in with us, Neelyville in the road blacks, Corning in the home white and gold. Third inning from here in God's country. Swung through and missed. That's a good pitch from Caitlin Long. It had a little bit of movement on it, too. I don't have first names for Neelyville on this lineup, but I just heard Zoe, so I'm assuming this is Zoe Young at the plate. She's got a 2-2 count. Chopper to third base. Going to her left. Smith tags the runner. And a heads-up play there to get out of the inning. Good job from Kylie Smith as we get ready for the bottom of the third inning here at the heart of Arkansas. Corning, Arkansas. Lady Bobcat Field on the campus of Corning High School. Appreciate everybody for tuning in with us today. If you can, let us know where you're tuning in from, who you're cheering for, and if you can, share the feed for us if you don't mind. These kiddos deserve to be seen. We would appreciate that. I think that's Mr. Fish on YouTube says, let's go Lady Bobcats. Love Mr. Fish. He's a good one. Really good one here. By the way, tomorrow, baseball right here, right across the way from us here in Corning, Arkansas, as another non-conference action as the Pocahontas Redskins make a trip to Corning. I tell you what, give Coach George a lot of credit. He scheduled some really tough non-conference games this year. Obviously, you get to the final late in state last year with all the youth that we had and those 2 really key seniors, but you expect to have a good team, and so far they do. And again, I don't know what the record is for Corning baseball with the amount of players that hit a home run, of different players that hit a home run in a season, but I'd love to know that. I wish there was a way we could look that up because we've got several that have already hit one, and the season is still very young. And these softball girls, actually what got me thinking of that was Mike mentioning that Abby and Kylie both hitting home runs the last game. If you're going to hit one today, it's going to have to be left field, and you're going to have some help from the crosswing, because if you get that wind that's coming straight in from right field to home plate, it's not going anywhere. I mean, you would have to absolutely smash it today to have a chance. Again, maybe if it's out towards left center power alley, maybe it gets out in left field, but she went golfing on that one down the right field line, just a bit foul for Barker. Good job there by Kinley going with the pitch, not trying to pull that outside pitch. Went low and outside and got a piece of it. Honestly, it's a pretty good shot out there to right field. If that ball lands fair, and it was close, that's at least a double, depending on how it was handled in right field. Dickin working the outside of the plate. 4 in black. Done a great job here today. Inside, up, and in, a little chin music. 4 strikeouts from Dickin. She toes the rubber. Kicks, delivers, and swung through and missed from Barker for out number 1 of this third inning. Strikeout number 5 on the day for number 4 in black. That's going to bring up Katie Finley. As the 9-hole hitter watches the first pitch come in for a strike. Julie Kennedy on deck. It'll be the second time she's seen Dickin today. See after one time around the lineup if that changes anything for Corning. Honestly, defensively, Corning's played really well. Kaylin Long has not pitched a bad game. I know they've got 4 on the board, as that's a backwards K there from Dickin. And through the first 9 in the lineup, the first time through the lineup, 6 strikeouts here for number 4 in black. So 6 out of 9 batters. That's pretty impressive. Jolie had a good shot early on, but it was hit right to the shortstop, Ernst, in the first inning, as Ernst threw her out. 1 pitch, and she's down 0-1, now down 0-2 after the second pitch. Dickin wasting no time. Temperature-wise, it's perfect today here in Corning, Arkansas, as that pitch is outside. We get a lot of wind. It's like in bursts and gusts every now and then. It's when it hits like 15, 20, maybe even more mile an hour, and then it'll go quiet for a little bit. Here comes the 2-2 count pitch. I think that did it hit her? No, they're going to say full count. It just in the dirt. Well, I thought the way that ball bounced, but I guess there's a lot of dirt, a lot of clay back there in that circle back here at home plate. Full count. Here's the payoff pitch. 2 outs. High foul ball straight back too, and it hit something. That didn't sound good. That didn't sound good at all. I think someone was driving by and it hit a windshield again. We had a Nissan that took a shot to the windshield that they have moved their vehicle since then. Here comes the payoff pitch again. On the outside corner, as Dickin gets another one on a backwards K. 7 strikeouts now for number 4 in black. We have played 3 innings of softball here in God's country. It is Neelyville 4, Corning 0. Going to mention it between every inning if I can here. 50-50 raffle. That's happening at our Hop Alley Rally. What is that? That is Corning Spring Festival in downtown Corning, Arkansas. When is it? Saturday, May 9th. We'd love to have you there. But if you can't be there, you can still be involved in this 50-50 raffle. In fact, you can, from the comfort of your living room right now, you can actually scan that QR code and buy you a ticket or buy you several tickets. $5 a ticket, or you can buy 5 for $20. And we're going to raffle off half of that money that we make from this, and the other half will stay with our nonprofit organization, Growing Corning Together, to go towards our future Hop Alley Rally and 4th of July and all the other stuff that we do throughout the year that goes back into the city of Corning here, so into our community. But jump on that if you can. And don't forget, Hop Alley Rally is Saturday, May 9th. We'd love to see you there downtown Corning, Arkansas. Also starting to plan now for the 4th of July as well. Kind of getting started on that. It won't be long. That'll be here too. Actually, I think, when is prom? Prom is coming up pretty soon too. We will be live streaming prom. When is that? Not this Friday, but next Friday is prom. So we'll be live there. I'll MC that one and we'll stream that one. If I think Colton Luddyman might be able to help out. If Shayna usually helps. Shayna, if you're listening, let us know if you're going to be there for prom next Friday. We could use your help. If not, and Brittany Ward. Brittany Ward usually helps us too. We'll have you CHS prom live. Don't forget tomorrow, boys baseball right here in Corning, Arkansas. We'll have that game live as well. That'll be Colton Leonard getting that game in for us. Live on Facebook, live on YouTube. And that'll be against Pocahontas. Speaking of Pocahontas, the Pocahontas girls are here, and if you're wondering why, them and Neelyville actually have a game scheduled to be played right here after this game. Very unique, very interesting. That ball's fouled straight back off the catch fence. I just saw Shayna said she's going to try to be there. She loves prom. Well, I hope you can be there. If you can't, no big deal. Trying to catch up with my scorebook here. I had Young up, but that's right. She grounded out to third base to Callie Smith, who tagged the runner. So it was 5 unassisted there. And that's going to bring up, I believe, Akers. Is that right? Yep, Akers. Akers is up, the righty. Long is still on the rubber for the Lady Cats. That one a little bit high to Akers. We've got 3-1 as our count. 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike on Akers. I thought the umpire's done a great job here today so far. Still a long way to go. These Bobcats are down right now, but still a long way to go. And first inning, we had 1 runner get caught on first and thrown out. We had a walk that we couldn't get around. And it's like you might have missed some opportunities there, but nice pitch. That thing tailed back in. And a backwards K for Akers. That's a 2nd strikeout of the day for Long. But it just felt like he might have been able to get one there. And then defensively, we just had a couple little things just not go our way. A couple of shots that just got into like a little Bermuda triangle of players, and one that went off a glove. And right there, good job getting Martin to fly out to third base. And that's the 2nd out. That's going to bring up, I believe, Lack, I believe. Yeah, it's Lack. Lack's the leadoff hitter for the Lady Tigers of Neelyville. Little battle of the border today, Arkansas and Missouri. It's a good job running right at that thing. A little slap hit, but it dies down to the shortstop, Joey Kennedy. As the top half of the 4th goes pretty quick. Lady Cats get out of that one. As a fly out to 6. Guys, let us know where you're tuning in from today if you don't mind. Andy Earl's on the headset here. Just me today, but that's okay. Tomorrow we've got baseball here. 5:21 Central Time here at the ballpark. A little bit of a line there at the concession stand right now. See some folks coming back with some nachos. See some folks coming back with Reese's maybe. I don't know what that is. Looks good though. Been trying to eat a little bit better here lately if I can. It's tough for me though. Really tough for me. I got a few weaknesses, and one of them is food. For sure. Up to bat for the Bobcats is going to be Kaylin Long, the pitcher. And the umpire is actually talking to her about something right now when she's pitching. I can tell the umpire is kind of mocking the stance of a pitcher and kind of moving his hands. And I'm not sure what he's telling her. Maybe he's caught something that she was doing and maybe could have said something during the game and didn't. And you appreciate that too. You appreciate the umpires giving them a warning or at least telling them what they're doing wrong. I kind of like that, especially at this age. Obviously, this is college softball. We're probably talking a different story, but at this age, I like them doing that. And Kaylin Long is going to lead us off in this 4th inning as Heather Price tunes in with us. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in today. Thank you so much. Got some on YouTube, some on Facebook. That ball is going to be poked foul over the visiting dugout into the ditch. It's going to bounce up across the road. We have essentially a school campus road, if you've never been here, down the first base and right field line. And then we've got an actual road, Lee Drive, I believe is what it's called, down the third base and left field line. Good job by Lack. Nobody on, but still, you want to preach and teach good habits. Do the same stuff as a catcher when nobody's on as you would do when there is a runner on, and Lack's getting it done back there. 1-1 is your count. High pitch. That's going to shuffle our camera again. I think it might have actually helped it a little bit. When I first started, we didn't have the chain link fence there, but now we do. We've had enough of them hit off that, but that's okay. There goes another one. Lack's trying to help us here, but that pitch was just a bit out of her reach. 3-1 count. Good opportunity here for Kaylin Long. Hey, leadoff hitter. If you can get your leadoff hitter on, that's usually a good sign. This one's foul tipped out of the glove of Lack, and that's a full count now. Dickens struggling a little bit here with location on this at bat, but full count, opportunity to get back. She does not. Lead off walk, and a lot of times those lead off walks will come back to haunt you. And if you're a Bobcat fan, we hope that's what happens here. Only the second walk of the game from Dickens. And I believe McAllister's coming in to hit now. This would have been Marley Sissel's spot in the lineup. Way outside, and Long is going to jog, a light jog to second base, as Dickens started to show a little bit of, I don't think it's fatigue by any means, but just a little bit of erratic pitching here. McAllister watches that one right down the heart of the plate. Leah, the right-handed hitter. She's got her hoodie on out there. She's got a runner at second. 1-1 count. Outside pitch. Good eye. 2-1 is your count. This was the spot where Marley Sissel was hitting earlier, the 3-hole. And now we have McAllister in there just on the outside part of the plate. Good location by number 4 in black. 2-2 count. Runner at second. Bobcats trail 4-0. Outside part of the plate and rung her up. Good job by Dickens. That'll be another strikeout. Eight strikeouts on the day compared to 2 walks. That's some pretty good stuff from number 4. She's trying to make a living on the outside part of the plate right now. Molly James is up. Now, Molly, we called it an error. She hit one off the second baseman earlier. But she got pretty good contact. It was kind of a hard shot, honestly. Speaking of, off the end of the bat, that one tails over the outfield fence down the right field line. As hard as she hit it, we probably just gave her a single, honestly. I've had a ton of foul balls today. If you've been a little kiddo in the stands today, you've had a great day getting to chase these things down. Outside pitch, good swing, just couldn't get a hold of it. Here comes one of those foul balls in. 2 strikes on Molly James here. She's got a runner in scoring position. Bobcats looking for that first run of the game here in the bottom of the 4th. Outside pitch stays alive. That one's going to hit the front of the concession stand, right where that deck is. Molly doing a good job of staying alive here, fouling them off. That one goes off the plate, back behind the catcher Lack. I'll tell you, every single pitch has been outside here this inning, it seems like. I mean, the majority of them. Dickens trying to put Molly James out right up the middle. Good shot there from Molly. Long around third. She's coming home, and she's going to score an RBI single for Molly James. Gets the Bobcats on the board here in the bottom of the 4th, I should say. Job by Molly, and that's going to bring up, I believe, Kelsey Matcherson. Lack's going to throw down to first and almost got her to it. Lack has got a very good pickoff or throw down to first for sure. And Molly actually was the one that got picked off earlier at first, if my memory serves me correctly. Two-0 count. Neelyville's bench starts really getting into the game here. Got them a chant going. Cammie Hollis tuned in with us. Thank you guys for jumping on board with us. Share that feed if you can, guys. we'd appreciate it. 4-1 your score. Swung through and missed. Kelsey's got 2 strikes. She got on base in the second. She drew a walk. Trying to get on for the second time today. Remember, this is the second time around the lineup for the Bobcats. Oh, it goes off the glove, and they thought about sending her, but good job not sending her because that ball did not shoot off there like you thought it would. It just kind of died. Like it hit a divot or something there, and it took a different spin. Either way, full count. Here comes the pitch. Outside and ball 4. Deja vu there for Kelsey Masterson. 2 times up, 2 times on base. And this time, though, when her walk gets drawed, it pushes a runner to second. As we had the base running error the last time. That's going to bring up Abby Young. Remember, Mike Townsend had mentioned it. Abby hit one over the last game. Her and Kylie both. And guess who's up next? Abby and then Kylie. 2 runners on, 1 out. Bottom of the 4th, outside pitch. Of course, if you're Molly Jane's there, you're watching that catcher very closely. Get you a secondary lead. If she throws down to first, you're going to jog to third. 1-0 count. Low pitch and a good one from number 4 in black, Dickin. Swung through and missed was Young. Well, if Abby can get those arms fully extended and get around on one here. Inside. That one might have got away from Dickin a little bit. It looked like it come off weird. Two 2-1 count. Bottom 4, Bobcats. Trying to get something going here, get a little momentum. 2 strikes on Abby Young. She bends the knees, gets the bat off their shoulders. Foul tips that one, just saved it. Good job staying alive there from Abby. There's a big gap right now. The right fielder is playing really far to the right, which is kind of surprising with the righty up, but maybe that's why. Hard hit out to right field. It's going to get by the right fielder. That's going to plate 1. A double for Abby, an RBI double, and Masterson's going to go. They're going to send her. The cutoff, the slide, she's safe. Abby's going to third, and she's going to be thrown out, I do believe. She was. The Bobcats scored 2 there, but boy, you'd like to still see Abby Young out there on base, and all of a sudden we got a brand new ball game. A lot going on right there. We'll give Abby Young a double with 2 RBIs. Honest to goodness, if Neelyville hadn't hit the pitcher there and went home, they might have had the runner at home, but good job, good base running by Kelsey Masterson. And then a good heads-up play by Lack to get it to third. And a good tag over there, and I believe it's Barker, if I'm not mistaken, at third that applied the tag. Kylie's first one, she swings through and misses. Kylie struck out her first time up. Showing a bunt there, it was interesting, then peeled back and an inside pitch. I just got through saying the right fielder was awful far to the right there on a right-handed power hitter, but I think she played kind of a normal position that might have been caught or at least had a chance to catch it, but it was a bullet from Abby. Once it got past the right fielder, you knew they were going to probably score 1. Swung through and missed, and Tilla Dickin did a good job of coming back there and getting out of the inning. She protects the lead. 4-3 is our score. We have played 4 innings of softball here in God's country. Beautiful crime-free Corning, Arkansas. It is Neelyville 4 and Corning 3. And the scoring so far for Corning, a RBI single from Molly Janes and a 2-run double from Abby Young. I tell you, on the other side, you talk about kind of the star of the game so far, offense, defense. I got to give it to Dickin so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 strikeouts so far for number 4 in black. Although you could say Lack, I mean, Catcher has done a great job behind home plate, and she's gotten a couple outs herself. Definitely give her some credit for sure. And this lady coming up to bat has been on base twice today. This is her third time up. That's going to be Gore, the left fielder, 00. Again, I don't have the first names of the Neelyville players, and I apologize. But this is her third time up, and she has been on twice. She first inning she had a single, and in the last inning she drew a walk and base on balls. And remember, there's a game after this one. Pocahontas is out beyond left field right now, warming up, getting ready. They are going to play a non-conference against Neelyville here on the Corning Lady Bobcat field. That's an interesting ordeal there. 2 games here, and one of them isn't even involving Corning. So, how about that? 1 pitch for Long, and Molly with a perfect throw down. All right. I'm looking out there, and I see Marley Sissel out there at left field, so she must be back in the game. Remember, McAllister came into bat for her the last time up. Low pitch, hit right to Kennedy. Kennedy, throw across the diamonds, a little low, and it gets by Abby Young. Gore's going to go to second. Wait, they're hang on a second. They're actually stopping the play. Are they saying someone touched the ball? What's the call here? I guess they're saying it went into the dugout, so no matter what, she was going to be at second base. But I tell you what, Gore would have liked to have known that, because she took a pretty hard slide into second. I don't know how she's doing over there right now. Hopefully she's okay. Hate to see that. Ernst had a really hard hit. Had an RBI triple the last time that found its way to the fence by the time it was done rolling. She is the 3-hole hitter, the shortstop for Neelyville. She's got a runner in scoring position. That ball's inside. Good jam shot there from Long to Ernst. Ernst turned on it quick, though. Fouled it over there near Coach Curley. And we do have a junior high baseball game, is my understanding, tonight between Corning and Neelyville. That ball was hit hard between short and third. That's going to be a single. Good job by Sissel getting that ball in quick. That holds the runner at third. And back-to-back base knocks. You've got runners on the corners now with no outs for Neelyville. That's going to bring up the pitcher, Dickin, who also has an RBI single today, a strikeout and an RBI single. Got a chance to help her cause here again. She's got a runner right down the line from her. Ernst is going to take second. No throw down. Second pitch from Long is high. Good job by Molly getting up there, bouncing up quick and getting that ball before it tails off and bounces away. You never know how it's going to jump off that back catch fence, especially if it's got a little spin on it. It could dart left or right, and then you're in trouble. Hard hit, and I mean a shot. And Coach jumped out of the way and then points at her. She has hit a number of shots down that third base, left field side. I think the first inning, I bet she had 4 or 5 foul balls that were deep out there in the woods out in left field across the street. 2-1 count on her now. Here comes the pitch. Outside and a beauty. Swung through and missed. 2-2 count. That's a smart job there. She's pulling everything. She's ambushing everything. She's swinging hard. Go outside with it. If she tries to pull an outside pitch, it won't be near as pretty. It's a good job by Long. This one's up and in. Trying to get her to take the bait. She did not. Good job by Dick in there. Good eye. And that's going to draw the count full. 3-2. Remember, no outs here. Runners at second and third for Neelyville. Here comes the pitch, the payoff pitch from Long. It's chopped foul. It's going to, well, I say foul. It bounces foul eventually. Actually landed in fair territory. That was off the end of the bat. And if the wind's not blowing today like it is, that's probably caught by the pitcher. That may be a big break there for Neelyville. And it had a different sound to it. You can tell it hit off the end of the bat. If you're Kaylin Long here, if you're going to miss, I'm going to miss outside. I know that would Walker, but if you're going to miss, I'm going to miss outside here. High and in. That ball is hammered out to left field. That's foul again, though. Sissel watches it. It hits something or hits somebody. Hope everybody's okay. Trying to figure out what or who that hit out there. Either way, here comes the payoff pitch again to Dickin. In the dirt, that's ball 4. Bases are loaded. There are no outs right now. And the 5-hole hitter Barker comes up. She flied out to left field her last time up. And then our first at bat, she reached on an error. So she has hit the ball down the third base line and then down the left field side. They're going to get a courtesy runner for the pitcher at first. And I think that's Shipman maybe. I've only got 3 on their bench for their roster here. And I looked like it had a 1 in front of the other number, so I would assume that that's Shipman that's going to come in to run it first. Several people tuning in. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with us. Marsha Cooper says, "Go Lady Cats." Joseph Morgan is watching from West Helena, Arkansas. How about that? We've got a pretty big reach here. We've been seen from all 50 states and 83 countries. I didn't even know there were 83 countries, but we've got them listed. Chopper foul, makes its way down to Coach Curley, and she kicks that thing and smothers it to get it back to pitcher Long. It's a 1-1 count. Remember, no outs, though. This is the top of the 5th. Corning finally got the bats awake that last inning, scored 3 runs to get back in this game. But right now, Neelyville threatening. Ooh, it goes off the left leg of Coach Curley. Hope she's okay. It hit pretty hard, too. Bounces out to shallow left field. 2 strikes now on Barker. Remember, every ball that she's hit in play today has been down that left-hand side. Third base and left field. That was a foul ball down the left side. See what she gets here. In the dirt, it gets away. Oh, the runner just walked home as that was ball 4. We thought it was ball 3. But it was ball 4, they're going to say. I apologize. It's as good as a single there if you're Barker. I mean, it drove in a run. You did your job, obviously, but base is loaded now for Andrews, who got a single her last time up. Hit right to the third baseman, Smith. Smith was looking 3 there to try to tag the bag. Good job by Kylie Smith. Five to 3 is your score. It's a big first out. Bases are still loaded, though. That brings up Young. Good job there, keeping it in front of her. Bounces off the mask. Runner decides not to go. That's Ernst at third. She's got some speed. Young has grounded out to shortstop and then grounded out to third. So everything to the left side of the infield so far. She hits a high fly ball. This will probably at least score a run. It's carrying. It goes off Sissel's glove and fell in fair territory. Goes out foul. It's going to score 1-2 Neelyville Tigers. It's a long single, but a 2-run single at that. And they're going to say it's a foul ball. And they're going to bring them back here. Coach wants a timeout here. Harriet Dolan says go Neelyville. Appreciate Harriet for tuning in with us. I think the Bobcats might have caught a break there as we got a ball coming in. Make sure we see that there. Okay, now they see it. Okay. It looked as if the ball was caught in fair territory. Then it goes foul, but either way, I think the Bobcats might have caught a break there, but we'll take it. Young needs a timeout. She's going to get back in that batter's box. Here comes Long with the pitch in the dirt. Good job by Janes there. Ooh, Tua Ernst was flying down that third base line. Put the brakes on. Molly thought about throwing it down to Kylie Smith to try to tag her, but decides against it. Outfield plays deep, especially on the corners. High pitch in there for a ball. I tell you, the wind wasn't really blowing hard whenever Young hit that, and it was telling left, and Sissel did everything she could to get to it and got a glove on it, surprisingly. Is that ball 4? Yep, they're going to say that's ball 4. So another RBI on walks. So they got one of those runs back, did Neelyville. Bases are still loaded here. Kaylin Long is battling a tough battle right now. Only one out, and you got bases full of Tigers. It's going to bring up Akers. She grounded out to third base in the first, and then struck out looking her last time up. Chops this one foul right behind Coach Curley. Deborah Jones says go Neelyville. Thank you for tuning in, Deborah. We appreciate that. You guys can share that feed. Let's get these girls from Corning and Neelyville seen if we can. 6-3 is your score. This is Corning Sports Report. We are live on Facebook and live on YouTube. Comes the pitch from Long in the dirt. Good scoop by Molly Jane. As that wind really picks up. I don't know if you can hear that in our headsets or not. Got some pretty good headsets, so you might not be able to hear it very much, but it is really picking up, and now it's coming almost directly right field to home. That ball's hit hard to the shortstop, Kennedy. Kennedy goes home with it. Not in time off the line as Shipman slides in safe. And an RBI from Akers off the fielder's choice. It's going to bring up Martin. She popped out to the third baseman her last time up as the umpire cleans home plate. And the 50-50 ball that was out in left field now has no longer hurt Neelyville. They got their 2 runs back. It's 7-3 and only 1 out. Martin, the center fielder, up to bat. She chops this one past the third baseman. Kennedy gets a glove on it. Great job by Jolie. Jolie saved at least 1 run there by getting a glove on that thing. But Barker does come across and scores. Martin with an RBI single. And it is now 8-3 as we're back at the top of the order. That's Lack. She popped out to the shortstop her last time up. The lefty did. Takes the first pitch looking. Oh, 1 count here on Lack. Strike 2 to third and a third. They almost got her. Holy hay bells. Let's watch this. Watch the replay here. Ooh, that was really close there at third. 0-2 count on Lack. It's righty on lefty here. Ooh, almost hit her in the helmet. As Renee Hayes tunes in with us. 1-2. Hey, buddy. 1-2 count here on Lack. Lefty waves that bat. Outside. Open stance from Lack. She smothers that plate right up on the plate. Hits this one out to left field. It's going to be foul into the netting of the batting cage down the left field line. They'll try this 2-2 pitch one more time. It was 4-3 coming into this 5th inning. Neelyville has plated 4 and looking for more. Leadoff hitter, Lack. She's had a great day behind the plate. Just has not been able to get on base yet. Long has induced a ground out and 2 flyouts from Lack, and here comes the payoff pitch. 3-2. The kick, the delivery, it's high and outside, and another walk that's going to bring in another run. As Coach Curley's going to come in and talk to Long, as the birds are a-stirring out there way up by the old Darling building and football field back behind center field. Got a train going by as well. Gore's going to come up to bat. She has been up to the plate 3 times a day. This will be her 4th time, and she has been on 3 times a day. 2 singles and a walk. 9-3 is our score right now. This is 5-run 5th inning so far for Neelyville. As we got time, we got a ball that just came in to play. Good job by the umpires there, both catching that. Top of the 5th, 1 out here in God's country. Beautiful crime-free Corning, Arkansas. We appreciate you guys if you come out Saturday, May 9th, downtown Corning, Arkansas for our spring festival. We call it Hop Alley Rally. There's some meaning behind that as we try to help get our downtown booming again, like back in the Hop Alley days for you Corning folks that remember that. Live entertainment. We've got some stuff for kids that's going on. Got a foam party. Got tons of vendors. I mean tons of vendors. Plenty of food, plenty of drinks. You'll have a great time in downtown Corning, Arkansas, Saturday, May 9th. Come on out. Enjoy it with us if you can. And if you want a 50-50 raffle ticket, you can buy it there, or you can buy it on the screen. That's right, there's a QR code you can actually scan right now with your phone on our scoreboard, or next to our scoreboard. $5 a ticket, or you can buy 5 for $20. And you'll get half of that if you win. You don't even have to be present to win. That's another beautiful thing about it. Chopped foul. Let's see if the Neelyville coach gets it. He does. Good play by the coach there. Baseball here tomorrow versus Pocahontas. Another non-conference matchup for our Bobcat baseball team. We'll have that live. Swung through and missed by Gore, and she's not happy with herself. As Kaylin Long gets a big strike there, a much-needed strikeout. That's her 3rd of the day for number 7 in white, gold and white. 2 outs. Bases are still loaded, though. That brings up Ernst. Ernst has been on all 3 times and has an RBI to show as well off of a triple. A base on balls. RBI triple and a single her last time up for Ernst. She planted one way out there in the outfield earlier. I mean, it scooted to the fence. Thought for a second she might get it inside the Parker off of it. That's a high pop-up, shallow left field. Sissel coming on. Kennedy going back, making an unbelievable catch. How about Jolie Kennedy? Watch this. Goes to her right, turns back to her, or goes to her left and turns back to her right. Tracks that thing down. Not a ton of wind right now, but enough to make a difference. And that's a tough catch right there for the 3rd out. However, the damage has been done. 5 runs in that top of the 5th for Neelyville, and that pushes that lead out. We had a really close game there, 4-3. The Bobcats had fought back and got it close. And just like that, Neelyville jumps back out. 9-3 is their lead right now. I want to thank all of our sponsors that jumped on board this year with us, all 73 of you. Unbelievable that we have 73 sponsors spending their hard-earned money with us to get their ads ran and seen and heard, and we appreciate you guys and just supporting what we do year-round. Nobody in the state of Arkansas streams more games for their high school than Corning Sportsport. And you can look that up, do whatever you want. Trust me, I have spent the countless hours doing it. We based that off of last year's season, and I took the time. There were some things I could do to kind of quickly narrow it down, obviously. Some companies don't stream basketball, or they don't stream baseball, they don't stream softball, so it's kind of easy to narrow some of that down. But still, nobody in the state of Arkansas streams more games for their representative school than we do here at CSR, and can't do that without a great staff as well. We have an amazing staff. I know things didn't work out today for us. I had to squeeze up here, but we've got a great staff, and I sure appreciate them. Okay, bottom of the fifth. Hey, we played at 3 that last inning. Let's do it again. First pitch from Dickin right down Main Street, swung through and missed from Kinley Barker, who struck out her first time up. Marsha Cooper says, way to go, Jolie. Yeah, no kidding. Boy, that was a tough catch. I know the wind wasn't gusting like it has been most of the day, but it was still a really tough play, and she made it look easy. And just like that, Barker's down 0-2. Number 2, the second baseman, and her second time to bat. Deuce is wild here. 1-2 is your count there. Neelyville fan back behind us wanted a strike. Dickin kicks. Swung through and missed. Bull brought some heat on that one and sits Barker down swinging. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's her 10th strikeout. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Double-digit strikeout day for number 4 in black. How about that? Inside this time to Finley. Katie Finley struck out looking her first time up. Marsha Cooper says, thank you, CSR. Hey, thank you, Marsha. We appreciate you always tuning in and engaging with us. It makes it fun for us. It's never fun when you're up here commentating by yourself. It's always fun when you got somebody with you, but when you can't, at least you guys there commenting with us and engaging with us, it makes it a lot easier, so we appreciate that. Pitch is low and in. And Neelyville with a comfortable 9-3 lead right now. The Bobcats played at 3 their last time up. Outside, and Finley draws a walk, and they got their first base runner here in this bottom half of the 5th inning, do the Bobcats. It's going to take us back to the top of the order, Jolie Kennedy. She's 0 for 2 today, looking for her first hit. She's got that closed stance. That's a close play, and they're going to call her out. A heck of a job. Watch this, folks. We talked about Lack back there behind home plate. I mean, we talked about Dickin getting the MVP for them. I don't know. Lack has been phenomenal back there. Picks off another runner at first. 2 pickoffs at first in the same game from your catcher. That's pretty impressive stuff. Some catchers don't go the whole season without getting 2, so very impressive. That ball's punted out to right field. That could be trouble. Now it's carrying. That was very, very strange, but a good job by the right fielder, Andrews, to make that catch. And the Bobcats go down in the 5th inning without a fight. As we get ready for the 6th, we played 5 here in Corning. It's 9-3 in favor of Neelyville. All right, guys, I'm going to send it out to our ad video. I'll be back here in just a second. Guys, you're watching Corning Sports Report live on Facebook.
I'm Mike Vinson, certified public accountant and a Bobcat fan for as long as I can remember. Vicki and I supported Bobcat sports through the years as our daughters chased their athletic dreams. We are blessed to continue supporting the Bobcats as our granddaughter Bailey now pursues her dreams at Corning High School. And as we watch the new classrooms and hallways at CHS disappear, we will soon begin to see something new and better being built right before our eyes. This reminds me that all us old Bobcats can take comfort that something new and better lies ahead at CHS. A new school, and with it new technology, new areas of learning, and new extracurricular opportunities await future Bobcats of all ages, including my favorite Bobcat, Bailey. So, support all these kids in whatever they choose to do. Let them know that Bobcat spirit is alive and well.
Hey, a big thank you to all the fine folks at Pocahontas Medical Clinic out of Corning. Hey, they jumped on board with us yet again, and we appreciate that. Big thanks to Jennifer Webb for helping out with this. Hey, they got 3 locations, 2 there in Pocahontas, but also 1 right here in Corning, and we appreciate the providers there. And you can see them at 400 West 4th Street, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Get a hold of them, 870-631-3538. One more time, that's 870-631-3538. They are your hometown healthcare clinic. There's no place like home for their physicians, and their physician-owned multi-specialty medical group has been serving Pocahontas, Arkansas for over 30 years, and now right here in Corning. Again, get a hold of them, 870-631-3538. Hey, here's another familiar face on our CSR sponsor video slideshow, and that is Matthew and Cindy Woolard of Woolard Flying Service. I want to say thank you to you two. Always been good to us here at CSR, and also good to our community, good to our school, our kids, and we sure do appreciate it. Everyone at Woolard Flying Service wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. That's Woolard Flying Service.
Hey guys, if you can, go see my stepdaughter Hannah Eddy at Glam Hair Studio. That's in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. She does hair, braids, makeup, updos. I don't even know what that is, but she says she does them. Eyebrows, eyebrow tint, eyebrow lamination, and eyelash lift and tint. You can reach her at 573-777.
All right, we've got a change in the field for the Bobcats. Callie Smith comes from third. She's going to catch now, which pushes Molly Janes out to shortstop, which pushes Jelly Kennedy to third base. And the first pitch from long to Dickin is in there for a swing and a miss, a strike. Dickin is technically 1 for 1. RBI single, a strikeout, and a walk. Long second pitch in the dirt. And if you're Neelyville coach and Coach Curley for Corning, you're watching out here. A lot of hot shots down that third base line and left field line from Dick, and there's another one. Right on cue. Bounces off the netting of the batting cage, out beyond left field wall. Sixth inning, as that ball hit a good, probably 3 foot in front of the home plate. If they'd allow the bounce, it would have been a strike. Unfortunately, they don't allow that, though. That could be a new sport. You got to bounce it in there. Swing and miss. The catcher dropped it, but Smith does a good job of recovering and throwing it down in time to retire the leadoff batter, Dickin. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 strikeouts today for Long. It's going to bring up Barker, who reached on base on balls last time, and that drove in a run. She swings and misses the first pitch. Barker's the third baseman for Neelyville. Hard shot down third base line. It's going to go foul. Makes its way out to the left field where Sissel's at. She picks it up and throws it in. Birds are chirping out there in the woods next to us. Wind's picking up a little bit. Overall, though, if you take the wind out of it, it's a really good day for some softball. Perfect weather. The ball's hit hard past Joey Kennedy, and Barker gets on again. 2 times in a row that Barker has been on. She's got some speed, too. You can kind of tell. Kylie Smith might want to be ready behind home plate here. As Andrew comes up, She popped out to the third baseman her last time up. Pops it straight back off the backstop. That ball off the dirt to the inside of the hitter and got away from Kylie just a little bit there. It's going to advance the runner to second, and with one down, Neelyville's got another runner in scoring position here. 9-3 is your score. This is the top of the sixth, and speaking of top, that went over the top of Kylie Smith and gets away. Runner's going to advance to third now. The last two pitches, Barker's been on her high horse, got the wheels going in motion, and she's all the way to third base now. And one out. Sarah Carpenter's tuned in with us. Thank you guys for tuning in. Several of y'all on YouTube as well. That ball actually went off of her. She actually fouled that off her. That's not easy to do. Seen people foul it off their foot before, maybe their shin. That actually about fouled off of her thigh. 2-2 count here, Long with the pitch. High pop-up, does it stay in play? It's going to be close. Oh, Kylie Smith with a great play. Holy hay bales up against the fence. And she gets a fist bump from the umpire. It's a heck of a play right there. Wow. As that'll bring up Young. That is a tough play up against the fence right there. Kylie Smith's made some great plays today. Young watches the first one bounce in. 2 down in this top half of the sixth. They're going to play 7 as the game plan. No junior high game tonight, nothing like that. No JV, or as they call it JV in Missouri, as we call it in Arkansas, a senior B game. Nothing like that, but we do, after this game, they do have Neelyville staying here, and they're going to play Pocahontas after this game. I will not be able to stay and help out with that. I got to get some paperwork signed from some folks. Supposed to have been there to done that today, but unfortunately couldn't do that. Then had another deal that I had to split, but you got to do what you got to do, though. But I'm going to take off after this and head back up past Poplar Bluff up to Van Buren areas where I'm going to meet them and get some paperwork signed. But, so if you Neelyville fans are watching, I apologize. I won't be able to get that next one in. That's a hard shot off Kennedy's glove, and I'm going to give her a single for that one because that was a bullet. And a 2-out run comes across as Young with an RBI single. That's a tough play to make there. Ball had a motor on it. Double-digit scoring now for Neelyville. That pitch is outside, fouled off the end of the bat from Akers. Akers drove in a run her last time up. Also reached with a fielder's choice. Comes the pitch by Long. Ooh, bounces in there, hits off the umpire. Kylie was trying to barehand that one, and it had some spin on it. That's going to move the runner to second base as Young was heads-up play there. As the wind really starts to kick in now. Low pitch fouled off. Good crowd here today from all fans, from Corning fans, from Neelyville fans, and Pocahontas fans. Quite a few people here today. Good to see people go out and support these girls. That ball gets away from Kylie Smith, and the runner's going to advance to third as Young has been on her wheels as well. Kicking the dust up out there, moves to third with 2 outs. They're trying to score another one here. These 2-out runs are, man, they're backbreakers for a team. Comes the pitch from Long in the dirt at the shoes, the cleats of Akers. And we've got a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs as the sun is trying to make an appearance. How about that? That ball's hit hard out in left field. It's going to drive in a run. Sissel gets to it in a hurry to keep Akers at first. 11-3 is your score. RBI single. And coach for Neelyville, I don't know if he's trying to get a pinch runner here or what he's doing, but maybe a pinch hitter actually. Up next was going to be Martin, but we have Gillespie is going to come in and hit, number 9 for Neelyville. And Gillespie, the righty, goes up there barehanded. I like that. 2 outs, and she's got a runner on first. Long, I think they're going to call. They don't call a balk. No, maybe they call it time. Okay. Pitch is low and it bounces off Callie Smith, and it must have hit her above the knee pad or in between it or something. That one hurt, and the umpire did a good job of getting out and calling time. I like that. It didn't have the normal sound it has when it hits off of your shin pads. I don't know where it hit precisely, but that had to hurt. Umpire's going to give her some time here. We'd like to see that. Hope she's okay, man. That's tough. It may have hit the inside too. I mean, because that padding goes over the top of your knee pad there, or your knee there, kneecap, on the top of your shin. But if it's budged a little left or right, that ball could easily get to the inside and hit bone, hit skin. And that's tough. Umpire asks her, "Hey, are you sure you're okay?" Gives her a fist bump. I like to see that. I like the umpires today. I think they've both done a fantastic job. You can tell they care about the kiddos, man. That's great. Now, if you're Neelyville, do you try to run here? I mean, get a catcher that's probably going to be hobbled a little bit. We'll see if Akers does. Here comes the pitch. Inside. Good pitch by Long. Painted the corner there against Gillespie. And Gillespie's down 0-2 in the count here. Top of the 6th inning. 11-3 is your score. Neelyville has scored 7 runs in the last 2 innings. Trying to close this thing out. Hard hit, but it's just foul. Man, not by much, though. Gillespie did not miss it by much, and coach says, yes, that's what we want to see. Neelyville's coach, very encouraging to Gillespie there. Well, third base has been busy for Corning today. It was Callie Smith early on, now Jolie Kennedy. Pitch is high, and I think that's ball 4. It is Gillespie. Her first at bat, and she gets on. How about that? And that'll bring up Lack. That's her 5th time up today for Lack. She doesn't have a base hit yet, but she has reached and even drove in a run with that walk. But she's done a phenomenal job behind home plate. A little bit of softball I have dealt with this year. She's been the best catcher I've seen so far. And that's saying something because we've seen a couple good ones. I'm trying to think of who do we play the other day? Was it Couch? It was Couch, Missouri. They had a catcher, had a really good arm on her. But Lack she's right there with her, maybe even a little bit more quicker from the time she catches it to the time it gets there. Sissel running everywhere and finds a way to catch that ball. I have no idea how. She went hard to her left and then hard to her right. Watch the left fielder here. That ball got caught up in the jet stream there, the wind, and somehow she found a way. Good job, young lady. Sissel has played really well out there in left field today. Matter of fact, she's got 1, 2, 3, 4 putouts today there in left field, and all of them have been an adventure, and not because of her doing, but because of this wind. Man, whenever it's hitting hard. We go to the bottom of the sixth inning. I want to mention our 50-50 raffle. You see at the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, there's a QR code that you can scan. Scan that thing. It's $5 a ticket, or you can buy 5 tickets for $20. Get in on that. We will draw the winner Saturday, May 9th at our Corning Spring Festival downtown. It's called Hop Alley Rally. We'd love for you to be there, actually. But if you can't be there, it's okay. You can still win. You don't have to be present to win. You can scan that QR code and pay over the phone. Or you can go to our social media pages, Hop Alley Rally or Growing Corning Together, and there's a link. You can also pay that way. It pretty much does the same thing, takes you to the same place that QR code does, but there's another way to do it. Or you can come out Saturday, May 9th in downtown Corning, Arkansas and enjoy our event with us and buy your tickets there. We'll draw it around 3 o'clock that day. Got some really good music coming to play. We got a magician, got a foam party for kiddos, got some other stuff and games and stuff for kiddos. We got a ton of vendors, ton of arts and crafts vendors, food, ton of food and drink. It's going to be a really good time. We'd love to have you out Saturday, May 9th in downtown Corning, Arkansas. Long, first pitch swinging. Ernst comes up, fires it across the diamond and in time to retire the leadoff hitter for the Bobcats. 6-3 on the putout. Ernst did a good job of coming to that softball, not letting it come to her, but getting downhill and getting to it. She fired a rocket over there, too. That'll bring up Marley Sissel. Made a heck of a catch out in left field right before this, and Deja Vu goes right to Ernst, and Ernst getting a lot of workout right now. How about the stretch over there from Young? And 6-3 on the putout again. Sissel didn't bat her last time up. McAllister came in for her, but this time she gets a hard hit. Hey, they're jumping on Dick and quick here. They have first pitch swung twice, back-to-back. Molly Janes swings at that first pitch. I think Coach Curley and company figured something out here. Hey, your best chance to get a hit's that first pitch, and 2 good hits just in the wrong spot, right to Ernst. And Molly Janes had an RBI single her last time up. That ball's hit to guess where? You guessed it, Ernst. Across the diamond and in time. And bada bing, bada boom, just like that. They retire the side in order. We have played 6 innings of softball here in God's country. It is Neelyville 11, Corning 3. Guys, I'm going to send it out to our sponsor video. I'll be back with the 7th inning of this non-conference softball game.
And Eddie at Glam Hair Studio in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. And her sister Smalls wants to say,
please go see my sister Hannah.
Hey, let's give it up for a good man and a good friend of ours here at CSR, Mr. Kenny Francis. We appreciate him jumping on board with us. Hey, he's got 2 different buildings here. The White House on Main Street, you see that on the top left-hand corner of your screen, and Puddle Duck Lodge on the bottom right. The White House on Main Street is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, and Puddle Duck Lodge is a 6-bed, 3-bath with a huge lake full of fish. I can vouch for that one. Hey, you can book these things online on an Airbnb or message Kenny at 870-323-0035. We appreciate you, Kenny Francis. He want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Hey, here's 2 big Bobcat fans, but also 2 really good people and great supporters of us here at CSR. That's Jim and Sandy Davis with JSD Cattle Ranch. We want to say thank you to these 2. They don't even care what we say on their ad. Don't even care if we run the ad, but we do because we want to show them how much we appreciate their support every single year. That's Jim and Sandy Davis with JSD Cattle Ranch. Go Bobcats. Hey, we've got a repeat CSR supporter. That's that man, Mr. Danny Reed right there. Him and West Dollar and the company Southern Breeze Heating and Cooling LLC. We appreciate all they do for the city of Corning, for Bobcat Athletics, and obviously us here at CSR. Hey, get a hold of them for all of your heating and cooling needs. They are the folks to call. Get a hold of Danny at 870-323-2055.
All right, guys, we're back here live in God's country, beautiful crime-free Corning, Arkansas, on the campus of Corning High School. Luddy Bobcat Field is our venue today for some non-conference softball, a little battle of the border between Arkansas and Missouri. It's Neelyville 11, Corning 3. We've got a new pitcher for the Luddy Bobcats, I should say. And it is Jolie Kennedy as her first pitch is outside. Just touched the edge of that plate for a strike. And we've got a hitter, a new hitter, and that's Kasinger, number 5. All right, she's got that turquoise-looking colored bat. And she swings through for strike 2. Sarah Carpenter and D.T. Bronny are watching. Mike Townsend had mentioned something. We got an answer to our baseball question about our Corning baseball team. How many different players have hit a home run? In 2008, all but one starter is what we were being told. Hit a home run, which is pretty impressive. Pretty daggum impressive. All but one starter. I don't know the exact number of this year's team, but several have already hit home runs, and we're early in the season still. That's pretty impressive. It's good to see Kylie Smith back there behind home plate again. She took a shot. We're not 100% sure where. Maybe off the inside of the kneecap. I'm not sure, but you could tell it hurt. It even sounded it completely sounded different than what you would normally hear off a shin guard. Good to see her back out there trying to tough it out. You've got Jolie Kennedy now, who was playing third base, which has been a tough spot today to have to play because there's been some hard hits. But, hey, both girls have played good, though, Kylie and Jolie. And they moved Marley Sissel to third. I'm trying to see who's that. Is that Kelsey Masterson in left field now? Maybe, I'm not sure. There's a strikeout by Jolie Kennedy, sorry. Ernst hits it out to left field, and whoever that is has got a chance to retire Ernst, and she does. What a great catch. I think that's Masterson. I'm pretty sure. I'm somewhat positive. Either way, a heck of a play. I tell you, left field has been a bright spot today for Corning. Fantastic job in left field. So Ernst flies out. Her second bat in a row. Dickin comes up. She struck out last time. She's done a good job on the bump today. She had that one bad inning. We won't call it a bad inning. I mean, she did give up 3 runs, though. She's been fantastic on the rubber. Swung through and missed. Good pitch there by Jolie. On deck is Barker if Dickin can reach. 2 outs, though, here in the top of the 7th. Pitch is in there for a strike. Remember, Neelyville plays after this. We will not be able to get that game in. It'll be Neelyville and Pocahontas. I got to hustle across the state line and get some paperwork signed for a deal I was supposed to have done this afternoon, but I had to leave early to get here. So I told them I'd just meet them, get the paperwork, and just meet them tonight. And that's my game plan, to get this stuff shut down as quick as I can when this game's over and get out of here, so I won't be able to get that Pocahontas-Neelyville game. That's a hard shot by Dickin down the third base line out to left field. That's going to be a base knock. That's long in left field. I apologize. I thought it was Kelsey Masterson there for a second, but that is long out there. Just did a good job of getting it in quick. And Dickin reaches safely for the 3rd time today. One of those was a walk, but it's going to bring up Barker. She's got an RBI today. And has done a good job base running, too. Oh, 1 count. Jolie Kennedy toe on the rubber. The kick, the delivery. Slow pitch off speed. Outside and low. I want to thank everybody for tuning in with us today. We appreciate that. Several of y'all that are jumped on with us on Facebook and YouTube. That's a hard hit out the left field. Long comes up. Had it in her glove for a second and then bounced out and lost it. And whether she took her eye off of it or whether she thought she had it before she did, either way, you can tell she's upset with herself. She had a beeline for it. She was right there on it. Just misses her glove. And I tell you what, I hope that Dickin is okay over there. She slid head first, Pete Rose style into third, and now she is slow to get up. Looks like she's laughing, so I think she's going to be okay. After Barker getting at second, that's going to bring up Andrews. She's flied out 3 of her 4 at-bats today and also got on with a single. I think Dickens going to be okay over there at third. 2 down. Swung through and missed from Andrews, the right fielder for Neelyville. Lady Bobcats will have one more chance here in the bottom of the 7th. That's an infield fly, and who's going to get it? Molly says, I've got it. As she records the 3rd out on a pop-up. All right, guys, one more time. We'll get this in there. 50-50 raffle. You see the screen on the logo on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Jump in on that if you can. That is for our Hop Alley Rally, Corning Spring Festival. It's going to be downtown Corning, Arkansas on Saturday, May 9th. You can buy your tickets there at the event, or you can do it right now. Scan that QR code. $5 a ticket, or you can buy 5 for $20. And we'll draw a winner about 3 o'clock that day at the end of that Spring Festival in downtown. And even if you're not present, that'll be okay. So when you scan that QR code, or when you fill your ticket out in person, there will be a phone number option there. So make sure you put your phone number in there. We'd love to have you aboard and jumping on there. We've already got a good start. We just started that. I guess it was today. And I've already had a few people at work that's jumped up and threw in some money in the hat, and not counting what we've had on our posts that we've made, plus if anybody's scanned that QR code today. And we'll do that all the way up until the day of, and then the day of we'll have them for sale out there in person. That's our Spring Festival. Tons of craft vendors, a ton of food vendors, drink vendors, live entertainment, some really good music coming to downtown Corning, Arkansas. We've got a magician coming for the kiddos. We've got NEA foam party coming for the kiddos. We've got a lot of stuff for the kiddos to do. Face painting, all kinds of different. We could go on and on, but a lot of stuff to do there in downtown Corning, Arkansas. We hope to see you in about 5 weeks, a little over 4 weeks maybe, May 9th. So leadoff batter for the Bobcats, Masterson, showed bunt, then hit it down the first base side, and they're going to say that one was fair, and it's going to be an out. So 3 unassisted on the putout. Right down that first base line. Abby Young comes up to bat. She had a 2-run double her last time up, and then got caught in a bad spot there going from second to third, but a heck of a hit when we needed it at the time. And that hit actually put us within 1, believe it or not, going in to the 5th inning. And since then, it's been 7 runs for Neelyville. Dickin with the pitch, a little late on the swing. Pokes it out past the cardboard trailer out there by the concession stand. Good buddy Eric Storms tuning in with us. Hope you're doing well, man. Eric, I seen Ricky just the other day. I was at Juice Cafe there in Poplar Bluff. Getting me a chicken salad sandwich and a strawberry smoothie, believe it or not. I know, Andy Earl's eating something that's somewhat healthy. Doesn't really go together, but I did. Saw him there. 1-2 count here. Bobcats. 1 out in this bottom of the 7th. Good job by Abby Young, staying alive. Got just a piece of that pitch. Pitch inside on Abby down at the feet. Her 2-run double was a good shot, too. A good lick. It's a good way to battle back from her first at bat where she struck out. Outside, hanging in there is Abby. She's a competitor. And like Mike said, her and Kylie, these batters back-to-back here that go 6 and 7 in the lineup, both hit a home run their last game. Ooh, that was close. Lack almost caught that one. That one was foul tipped. Couldn't hang on to it, though, thankfully for us. We'll do the 2-2 count again. Dickin with the pitch inside and low. It's going to bring it full. 3-2 on Abby Young. See if Abby Young can get these girls going here. Maybe a little last inning magic. She's going to draw a walk. So Abby going to first base on balls there. That's the first base runner since Katie Finley. They had retired 6 straight before that. As it brings up Kylie Smith. Hey, we've seen some crazy things in softball. You just never know. Obviously, it's a tall task right now, but you just never know. Good throw down there by Lack. Ashley Hudson says she's watching from Jonesboro. Appreciate you tuning in, Ashley. Jonesboro, Arkansas. Got to be there Wednesday. Got a proposal to make, believe it or not, for live streaming. Got a NEA tournament that's been a big deal for decades, and I think they're finally going to let somebody, maybe not us, we'll see. We're one of 5 companies that's got a shot at it. We're going to make our proposal next Wednesday, and we'll see how it goes. But we'll be in Jonesboro at Fat City for that. We get the very last slot of those proposals, so get about a 15-minute opportunity to talk and pitch ourselves and we'll see how it goes. Kylie Smith goes down on strikeouts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 strikeouts on the day for Dickin. A heck of a day. That's going to bring up Kinley Barker. She's the final hope for the Bobcats here as we have 2 outs. Lack is doing her best to try to end this game as early as she can. She has thrown it down every chance she gets an opportunity. Tell you, good job by Young out there. She's taking care of 95% of those throwdowns. Done a good job with it. That one gets away from Lack, and Abby Young is going to steal second, standing up. Good heads-up base running from Abby as the sun is out. You can see it on the screen. How about that? Boy, a shot out to left field right now would be tough on the left fielder. You don't expect that sun to come out. We've had so much cloud cover today. And matter of fact, when I was coming in today from Poplar Bluff from work, got to the Neelyville Naylor cutoff there, and man, it was pouring down rain. I wasn't sure this game was going to happen, but I guess it just missed Corning. And it has been overcast now. All of a sudden, bam, we get down to the final out, and the sun is bright. 3-1 is the count. Or is that ball 4? That's ball 4. Good job by Barker keeping this inning, keeping the game alive for the Lady Bobcats. It's going to bring up Kaylee Finley, who reached her last time up. She got walked. First pitch strike. If Finley could get on, it would bring us back to the top of the lineup with Jolie Kennedy. Got a piece of it, fouls it off, does Finley. That was an inside pitch. It's a tough one to get to, but she got a piece of it. Live on Facebook, live on YouTube. We appreciate everybody for tuning in with us today. Non-conference softball action. That ball's hit out to right field. Shallow right field coming on, and making the catch is Andrews, and that'll end the ball game. Neelyville 11, Corning 3. And a good job by the Neelyville Lady Tigers of getting the job done today here in God's country. And we definitely appreciate any time teams are coming from another state. We appreciate them coming out. Appreciate them being here. I know they got another game after this. They're going to play Pocahontas right here in Corning. Kind of a unique situation there. Saw some good things from the Lady Bobcats today. Saw some things obviously probably had to work on a little bit, but also you got to give Neelyville credit. They just they did really well today. Did really well. Still a young team here for the Lady Cats. Let's stay with these girls. Let's believe in these girls. And a little bit of time, and this is going to be a darn good team. I truly believe that. All right, guys, for myself, Andy Earls, and Colton Luddyman, our IT guy back home, we want to say, living he loved me, dying he saved me, buried he carried, my sins far, far away. rising he justified freely forever, and one day he is coming. Oh, glorious day. Good night, God bless, and as always, go Cats.
3900. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Thank you to all the fine folks at Harold Implement Company. They've been with us for the last few years here at CSR, and their support means an awful lot to us. Hey, they are your one-stop shop for all things Polaris Off-Road, Bad Boy Mowers, Ace Hardware, steel, and hunting supplies. A little bit of everything in there, and they really do have a little bit of everything. You got to check it out. Family owned and operated since 1946. Love that. Right here locally in Corning, Arkansas. You can find them online at heraldimplement.com, or better yet, just call them 870-857-3931. That's Harold Implement Company, wishing the Bobcats the best of luck.
Hey, let's welcome aboard our new sponsor, Woods Masonry and Repair LLC. Hey, and I got to say, they do a little bit of everything.